could make 8 balls out of moon sugar.
Yes, and of course we had to wait for when we got online to do that.
Hello everyone and welcome to Daedra and Deathclaws. If you're just joining us, this is not a well-disguised fantasy drug peddling ring. We are just about to fight a dragon, so without any further ado, we've stumbled across one in the search of more words in the dragon language, and it's go time.
I would not say we stumbled across this. We actively searched out this dragon. This is first degree dragon slaying.
Okay.
WTF is up with this over here? Because that looks like the sky.
Could it be water? Water of the
Is it?
sky.
Because this doesn't look like it's reflecting at all, and this just looks like it's straight up sky.
We're fighting a dragon, Alicia. Like, you have to suspend some disbelief.
Would you be so kind as to put the smallest scale on? The dragon as depicted there is not correct. We're going to have him here and in the air, and then you can clump the party up in this neighborhood.
Why would it be clumpy? That's so dangerous.
We definitely wouldn't have advantaged Clumpy. No.
Okay, then declump.
I just go shove myself in the eye. Hey, why is this not working?
I feel like this... Did Lydia come with us?
Yeah.
Poor thing. We're the frontal assault party.
Not working!
It's the purple one, it just doesn't show up very well.
No,
it's not.
if
We
you
saw it all
wiggle
over the wall.
Yeah, it's stressful.
if you wiggle it though, you can see that you can hear that the battery isn't.
You can share mine, Sandra. So, without any further ado, roll initiative.
Oh, that's fuck.
Great start of the night.
Wow.
2 on the die, 16 total.
Shit. Just lad
Better
is
get
gonna
your
be
shit together.
is gonna be the clunky.
Okay. I better see some 20s. Or you're going in the box.
Ooh! Here's your 20.
Yeah, on initiative though. I want to see those crits, baby.
So just lad is just gonna be going first.
What do you got?
31.
Just Loud is not going first. What else we got?
Like, what do I add to the number?
Perception.
Perception total.
Shit. 19.
I am sitting pretty at 22.
22.
Gotta have the roll size dice. Sigmund is 16.
16.
2 on the die.
Pitiful.
We're starting the night off hot.
Mediocre.
What about Lydia?
I'll roll for her.
I've rolled her. You still need to send me that character sheet at some point.
Sandra has it.
I have it, and I was supposed to do it, and I was going to do it yesterday, and then Paul made me work.
Mediocre. All right.
These damn marriages and everything.
Lydia has the first turn.
Woo!
And she recalls how very close everyone came to death last time.
Yep.
So she is going to, for her action, move towards Gislad and like push him behind the rocks here to give him half cover against the oncoming dragon. And then she's going to raise her shield for like additional cover around that spot there.
Has the dragon seen us?
Yes.
No, I was hoping we might get a surprise.
Well, we ended last session with the dragon being spotted and it being a mutual spotting.
And I had said I was going to loose an arrow right at the end.
You know what? I'll give that to you. I forgot about that. And then we'll proceed to Gislad's turn.
Okay.
Fuck. Pardon me.
Oh shoot, she should be.
So that is
8.
37.
37.
Would you poison the dinner?
Yes.
We're all coughing.
And that's because we're eating too fast. 37 to
Hit.
it hits. One,
I do eat dinner like a duck.
like Bertha.
Yes. That's why we don't get along so well. We're just too similar.
Yeah, if you look very closely, you can see a leg sticking out of his mouth right now.
Okay.
Is he currently like, let me in?
I was talking about John.
How do I have 1 point of damage on myself?
So that's 20.
20 points of damage to the dragon.
Yes, and
I don't have mage armor up? Oh, I'm an idiot.
I have.
Mediocre!
It's the elven. Oh shit! It's the elven bow of souls.
So that's not going to do much for you because the dragon soul is too big to be captured in that way.
Oh,
Let's use your body!
Oh, sorry, it's
Body.
26. I forgot to add my 4. 24. 24. I forgot to add my.
Make up your mind!
Just let us next.
Sorry.
Shit, fuck.
Do you have any other words in your vocabulary?
No! Yeah, I currently have a chip stuck the wrong way in my throat. Oh crap.
Mine's not a chip, it's just a rapidly advancing tickle.
He's gonna do Dirge of Doom, probably.
What's the range on that?
It's not very far, but like,
-1 to enemies on
as soon
everything.
as they come in the field.
Oh, yeah, that's right, because it's an aura. Not like,
Oh, so as long as we're near him, we'll have that effect?
well, no,
Well,
as long
it's
as
not
the
for us,
monsters
it's for them.
Oh.
It's a debuff.
Yeah, it's a debuff Dirge of Doom.
Is that 2 actions?
No, that's 1. And he's a, I don't even know.
Oh, take cover is an action.
Yes.
What does that do?
He should, I think it gives you a bonus to your AC, because it's like you're actively like ducking behind an object rather than just like standing awkwardly.
Yeah, if you are like behind a brick wall, that's just cover.
Yeah.
But if you're like on the edge of it and trying to take cover and do things, that's different.
He's gonna go, thank you, Lydia, and tap Lydia and give Lydia guidance, which is gonna give her +1 status bonus to an attack, perception, saving throw, skill roll. And then cast shield on himself.
Right.
Is it my turn now?
No, now it is the dragon's turn.
Thank God.
No!
No, Felicia, bad!
She wants a
Bad
break
touch.
between her turns.
Bad touch.
Dragon is going to come swooping in and stop about here.
That'll be within the range of Dirge of Doom.
Oh, yes.
And then it's just going to like hover in place, beating its massive wings, and like you can feel the force of the air rushing past you and blowing you back. And he's just going to let out a massive roar and start breathing liquid acid all over the place. Not in any one direction, but in a great pool over the location that you're in right now. So John, if you can get the green marker and just like scribble all in here. Just like scribble all over so it's more visible.
You might want to use the darker green than the light green.
Don't worry about taking it off.
Just use the darker green.
Just a dark. So is it hitting everybody?
Yeah, we're also going to get in there and sort of spilling down here.
I think this is up. Like, this is elevated.
Well, it's splashing up then.
So it's getting all of us is what you're trying to say.
Yeah, kind of.
Asshole!
Reflex saves from all of you.
He's currently feared 1.
24. That's probably not going to cut it.
27!
I'm in
Yes,
full
plus
plate.
one
What do
on
you
her
want
next.
from me?
She gets +1 on her next, or she can save it for.
Yes. She'll use it and just make it, I reckon. No, maybe not.
Reflex?
Yes.
Are you taking things?
Yes.
Just lad is 29.
Just lad succeeds. What did you get?
I'm currently trying to figure that out.
Is that the dragon snoring that I can hear?
It's his breathing. 1929.
Okay, you also succeed. You two are going to take the full 36 points of acid damage, as is Lydia.
At 26?
Its DC was probably 28 or something.
36, you say?
36
Yes, I do.
halves to 18.
Yeah.
Who gets
Let's
18?
draw numbers at least.
I
Two
do.
that succeeded.
Oh.
And so does just lad.
Is there any status conditions that is imparted with?
Funny that you should ask,
You don't know.
but it actually not just being a pool of green disgustingness on the ground that is splashed on all of you, but like green fumes rise and sort of fog up the whole area so that it's almost impossible to see from one end of it to the other. For the purposes of that, anything on the opposite side of this acid pool is going to be considered undetected from your perspective. That is all three of its actions. We will now go to Rubian.
I'm gonna come up here to above, because this, again, no.
Here.
Yeah, this looks like it's above the pit. It looks like there's a little bit of a raise here.
Yep.
Can I see across?
No, the fog is rising and rising with all of you. The dragon's high enough in the air that from your raised position and stepping back, you can probably see it, yeah?
Okay. I want to cast Fireball.
Okay.
Goddamn, lady.
Because it's what I got. Do it. So, delete. He is currently within the boo-boo range, so I need a reflex -1.
Yes. Natural 20.
Boo! So what is his reflex?
37.
37. That's a critical success.
So he's going to take half damage.
No, that's a critical success.
So that would be no damage, wouldn't it?
From what I have here, it's just a straight reflex, so if you get the critical success, I'm assuming that you don't take any.
Is it a cantrip?
No, it's one of my 4th level spells.
Oh. Ooh.
3rd level spells.
You've got
Critical
something.
success, you take no damage.
Yeah, I didn't think so.
You know.
You've got something that has fireball on it.
Yes,
So-
I have a staff of fireball.
You've shot your fireball at the dragon and it sees it coming and it just beats its wings one more time and snuffs the flame before it even gets to it. The explosion happens, but the winds sort of curl it away from it. Where exactly did you center that fireball?
I would have centered it, so I have a 500-foot range, so I would have centered it so that it would have hit it down.
Yeah. So no effect.
Yep.
Do you have a third action? Or you've moved. Next will be Lazalia. Yes.
I had a pre-action, so you need to move me.
Sorry, Mubby.
So instead of my bow of souls, mind you, I'm gonna do my bow of souls with
Like a spatula on it.
a fire arrow. But first, I'm gonna have to move, aren't I?
You're using your bow of souls again?
No, bow of fire.
No, bow.
Dwarven bow.
I am going to move because mine doesn't work. I'm going to move
Oi.
over to here so I can see him,
Yep.
and then I am going to swap my bow to my bow of burning.
Yep.
Well, no, I'm gone. Whoa.
You okay?
That is a 26 to hit.
I'm afraid that your shot goes just over its wing the moment after it meets its wing and flies right past.
26.
Okay.
None of us are gonna hit this thing.
I'm going to try one more time.
That is all 3 of your actions.
Oh, that is
Equipped.
true.
Next is Sigmund.
Is it? Wait a minute.
Because
I've
you're
got
stowing.
quick draw.
It's your stowing.
Well,
Does it cost to drop it?
if you dropped it on the ground, that would have been free. I forgot about your quick draw. So that would be draw shoot. You do have one more action.
I'm gonna shoot again. That would be
Just remember your bow is gone.
less.
Less.
That's 25.
It does less. Sigmund.
Yes, I do have.
So I have my Akavir's sword, and I'm gonna. That's a katana.
Oh, your dragon.
Yeah, my
your
dragon slaying sword. And I'm gonna like.
It's one-handed, remember?
What's katana?
It's one.
It's one-handed.
Okay.
That was in the chat.
Anyway, so I'm gonna. But like this for flavor, and I'm going to threaten it with the sword. But I'm gonna cast Inspired Defense to my allies.
Okay.
Because they need that shit. And then I'm gonna cast Consecrate Flesh.
Great.
If he's gonna eat me, I'm gonna make it hard.
Okay. That's all 3 for you.
That's all 3 for me.
We're back to Lydia, who is going to. Who can she help here? She sees that you're not taking the time to actually protect yourself, Sigmund. So she's going to clamber up to your position, taking some more acid damage. John? She's going to clamber up to your position, taking acid damage on the way, and push you down to here, so that you're out of the acid. That will be 2 of her actions.
It sounds like snoring.
And then for her 3rd action, she's again going to raise her shield sort of in front of you, trying to block some of whatever may come.
That's nice of her.
The dragon, or no, Gislad has the next turn.
Shit. He's gonna hop up here out of the way.
Showing off his climb speed all the way.
Oh, 100%. He is going to continue to cast Doomy Dirge. And he is going to...
Is he gonna move like that?
Pew, probably. No, that's a really bad waste of a spell slot. We are going to telekinetic... Nope, because we moved. We dirty doomed, we shielded.
Okay. For the dragon's turn, he is going to move. He's going to fly right over Aruian and past her to like here. On the way, he's just going to like swing his tail down low and try to catch her right in the chest. That is a 33 to hit.
Oh, that's a critical hit. That has to be... No! My armor is 24. I don't have my mage armor on right now, so I was really afraid that I was going to be down a whole bunch.
Stress!
Well done,
no.
well done.
When you have Inspired Defense.
Do I?
Yeah.
Oh, I missed that. Are we within range? I don't think we're within range.
60 feet, you know?
Is that 60 feet? Am I 60 feet from Siggy?
You're just beyond it now. The tail catches you square in the chest, deals 19 points of bludgeoning damage, and you can feel like the air knocked out of you. You're thrown back just 5 feet from your position, sort of skidding back over the rock. Total wrong way.
Oh, let me.
Just like sort of anime style slide back after the hit.
You were totally not a cat.
Am
I'm
I...
not getting hit.
Am I
No,
prone?
you're not following the.
Oh, yeah.
Am I prone or am I upright?
You're upright. And continuing its move, it's just going to start looping around as if it's going like this. So we'll just have it there for illustration purposes. And then it's going to let out a mighty roar across the whole battlefield here. We're going to get will saves from everybody as he attempts to demoralize.
How far? What's the distance?
Dragon is loud. He's covering the battlefield with it.
33.
Damn.
33?
I'm a cleric.
Oh my god.
Into jail.
I'm gonna re-roll that. I can't do that.
Hero point?
Yep.
Okay.
Well, isn't that so much better?
I'm re-rolling mine as well because 4 plus anything isn't going to result. It's will. Yeah, 16 isn't going to do anything.
I had a 1.
Okay, that is much better. That is a 27 for myself.
Xander, what did you get?
30.
And just lad?
I haven't gotten there yet. That is cocked.
I don't very often use my hero points.
No. 12 plus. He's currently frightening the thing. Can he be frightened by it?
Yes.
So 23.
All right. Everyone except for Gislad is frightened 1. Gislad is frightened 2. That will end the dragon's turn. We move on to Irian.
We can do this. We got it.
We are so screwed.
No, we're not. We got this. But the PS is freaking hot.
How far away from me is it currently?
From you, 35, 40 feet.
Okay, because that like... Is it something that I cannot tell? How far away it is?
It is
currently?
35 feet from you.
Okay.
Confirmed.
And have you confirmed whether or not I can use my Sorcerer Dragon Breath as a ranged if I use reach attack?
That sounds good enough to me.
Alrighty. So I'm a...
Yep.
And just sort of like, I'm like taking an extra deep breath as my reach spell so I can put extra force on it to get it to go that extra bit. This is going to be a reflex saving throw, which is probably going to do really well in.
37. 36. Actually, because, no, he's not in the Dirge of Doom. He's too far away. 37.
Can you maybe say 27? No.
Can't you see that number that's on the top of the die? Can't change that very much.
No.
Anything else for you? Lazalia.
Uh-huh.
Take this bastard to the ground.
How far am I away?
You are 130 feet, and you can't see him through the fog from your current position.
Okay. I have got 35 feet of movement, so I want to do that towards the Dragooni.
In what particular vector?
In what vector? Oh.
You probably don't want to go through the
I want to go this way.
Okay, that's a bit far. You can put her halfway between
Like
Lydia
here.
and Gislad. Yeah.
Am I able to see him?
Even from that position, the fog is still in your way. You're a bit lower, the fog's a bit higher, and it's exactly in your line of sight.
Okay, so I will take another movement over to here.
Okay.
Why don't you get up to here so that you can be closer to him and not take a penalty in the range of him?
Well,
Oh, cover. That's right.
I don't want us lined up.
Well, that's a good point.
So I kind of want to, yeah. Oh shit. Am I still too far away though? Is that still 130?
That is closer to, I'd say, 100.
Okay, then I can do it. I'm going to, with my, oh shoot.
third remaining action.
Dwarven bow of burning.
Just don't forget where
to go
your
back to my
bow
bow.
is.
Do you want to put an X over there so we remember the bow is on the ground?
Over where?
Where she was standing on the rocks. No, south. There-ish.
Yeah.
Perfect.
X marks the spot for treasure.
Yeah, because that's an expensive damn bow. Okay, so I'm going to pew pew.
We got a pew. You only get one pew.
I'm gonna pew pew.
Art.
No dice?
Nope.
Many dice. All fail.
So, next is Sigmund.
I better get up some more D20s.
Is someone more reliable?
Percy. Percy might help you. He was a sniper.
You are not seeing the dragon from where you are.
No, that's I'm anticipating.
Okay, maybe we'll do Percy. We'll see.
We'll get up here. 2 move actions. I assume there's an athletics check in there somewhere.
Yeah, we'll throw one in.
Can I?
Percy.
Because you were specifically avoiding the fog, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can I assurance that?
You can, and hope is good enough.
20.
Yeah, 20 will do.
So he's here, and then I'm going to use my remaining action to cast on myself, which only costs me 1 action. Heal with my 3rd level slot.
Okay.
I'll take it.
Next is Lydia, who is feeling kind of lonely on her side of the world. But she'll raise her shield, she'll retrieve a potion, pop the top, and slam it back.
Good job, Lydia.
Oh, I'll take out one of her potions that I have.
Thank you. Just Gladys next.
Which one did she do? A potion of healing, potion of plentiful healing, or minor?
Potion of healing.
I should have been looking this up. I hate running 2 characters. Okay. It's gonna cast Dirge of Doom and then Magic Missile for his remaining 2 spots.
Okay.
As the creature is within 120.
Yep.
So we are doing like the worst possible damage of 7 points of force.
Okay. The
33 points of damage.
2 magic missiles spiral through the air like a DNA helix, sort of pop in the chest, and it just it happened.
Just
There
sort
are-
of shrugs like,
Okay.
Next is Dragon, who is going to use his first action to fly in a straight line through Slad and Lazalia. And just curving right as he goes by. And he's flying low now, and just as he goes over the top of you, 1 claw at Jaslad's head, 1 claw at Lazalia's head.
both are made with a -1.
Yes.
Can we have an attack of opportunity because it's going outside of our range?
Do you have the
Physical.
feature that gives you attack
Oh.
opportunity?
Oh, right. Sorry.
Yeah. Also, bows don't get it.
It has to be a melee weapon.
Yeah. In
attack-
D&D, if you have a spell, you could also possibly do it if you have the feature for it, but a strong system.
Attack against Jaslad is 36.
That's a critical hit.
What makes it a critical hit? 10?
Yeah.
So how can I be a Lemur the Blades with no Dragonborn?
So, that being a critical hit, that's going to be a 46 points of damage.
He is still alive, but barely.
I'm going to say when he came down with the claws, his toe claw or heel claw, whatever you
Claw.
dew claw,
Dew Claw.
The Dewclaw is up here.
that caught him right in the eye socket.
Oh!
Dragged him for just a foot or 2 before it loosed, and just boom. That is right eye, left eye. Just lad's left eye is gone.
Gone.
Left eye gone, I'm making a note of it.
Left eye, left arm.
And if I'm gonna lose a thing, I'm gonna lose my hand. Left hand.
Which one was the bite taken out of it?
If he was
The left one.
If he was picked up,
He
does that
wasn't,
mean?
he wasn't picked up. It's just the Deathclaw dragged him in the eye socket for a moment before it like tore out. from his skull.
Oh, okay. So it didn't move him at all.
It's
Like
just
a
like
foot.
enough, just like you know.
Okay.
And then the second claw coming at Lazalia is significantly less good. That is a 22 to hit.
Still -1.
No.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So it was thrown off balance just by dragging him for a moment. It swings its other claw and it misses you just by that much. Next is Ruin.
So Gislad had his turn. His fear goes down 1.
Yes.
Okay. Your fear goes down 1.
Ooh, good. I have no fear.
My fear goes down 1 as well.
I think.
Is it on the end of the dragon's turn?
No,
or
it's on
my
the end
turn?
of
Your
your
turn.
turn.
Oh, I only had 1 anyway.
Yeah.
Ruin.
So my fear is also down 1. I forgot to take it off on my turn. Because I come right after the dragon. Okay. Oh, what was your range?
Because he's flying low, you no longer have line of sight through the fog.
If I come over here, because this looks higher, will I be able to see him?
I'll allow you a perception roll when you get up there.
Okay, so I need to move over here. Will that take an action?
Yes, and we're gonna get an athletics check
Okay.
for clambering up there.
I can't. I have no use for wasting my time on that. I will just come over here.
It's just your single action for moving. I just need the athletics check as part of it.
No, I asked you if it was a perception check was an action. You said yes.
Oh, yes, it is.
So I don't have time for that. You're saying that I need an athletics?
May
Yes.
I attempt to assist her by considering she's like a rate above me
No.
to like catch her if she falls? Is that
It's over here that my athletics is going to be a thing. That's 16 because I rolled an 18 on the die.
Yeah, it's not too terrible.
Hold on. No.
How are you -2?
I do not have -2.
Did you take fear off?
Yes, I have. There are just random -2s for no bloody reason. I do not have -2. It's just a straight 18.
Okay. Yeah, 18 is good enough. You clamber up there a little clumsily, but you make it up. If you don't have time to roll the perception roll, we can do a flat check at you just like blind firing and hoping for the best.
No, I am not going to do that. I am going to, so over here was the problem, so I'm just going to come over here if I can to
Yep.
finish off the movement.
Yeah, that's-
It was just a misdemeanor that was where the issue was.
Yep.
And then I am going to cast Mage Armor on myself.
Good
Wise.
Probably for the best.
Next is Lazalia.
My turn.
All right. I am.
Mage
Bring it to
Armor.
the ground!
Mage Armor only gives me 1.
I am
Goes up.
definitely within range, so I am going to shoot it
Only if you cast it at higher levels.
with my
Oh.
Percy dice, and fire.
Fire back.
Shoot
Arrow.
me. Cow, cow.
Oh, Percy, no good. Okay, I'm gonna do it with an ice arrow. Come on, buddy! Oh! It's a natural 20!
What is that total up to?
Oh, it's so pretty! That would be a 34.
34 will hit.
And it will be a critical hit.
No, it will not.
It's a natural 20,
Oh, you're right. Yes.
which therefore means
Yes, you are right. Good save.
So that's 2 of these, 1 of those, half of my strength mod, and 2 of those. Yeah, I'm not hiding.
yeah, casting Mage Armor is kind of useless.
Oh dear goodness.
Bring it to the ground.
Yeah, no.
This fucker is real agile, and I don't like it.
So that would be oh, where's my strength is +2, so that's a 1. That would be 47.
47 damage.
Yeah.
Is that all of it multiplied by 2?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Yeah, with 47 damage, that is a hell of a hit. It's turning around, and you've caught it right in the ear hole, and you can see like an initial spurt of blood, and then it dripping down the side of its face as it's turning.
And just these shards of ice. Like what once was just like scaly is now like shards of ice. Extra thornies. Ice arrow.
Do I have anything I can duck behind?
Into the water.
Yeah, in your current position, not really.
Okay.
Okay.
I'll shoot him again. Just a regular arrow.
Okay, so I need to stop paying attention to what I'm gonna do and start paying attention to what he's gonna do.
Percy.
Shot the bed.
Yeah, Percy shot the bed. This one shot the bed. That one shot the bed. There's a lot of bed shooting going on over here.
All right. That brings us to Sigmund.
Come on, you bastard! Come in, fight me! I assume it's not going to listen, but
He just responds in Draconic. Why?
is
With
within
a shrug.
120 feet of me.
No, he's 140.
Now he is. And I cast Searing Light.
All right, blast it.
I forget if that's a roll or if that's one second, I just gotta see if it's a roll or it's a save. Make a range spell time. 17 plus 15. That is my bonus. Yes. Is 32.
32 hits.
32 hits, but it's not a critical, unfortunately.
No, because 34 wasn't.
God damn it. It's 29.
29.
And he is not undead, so.
No.
Unless he is.
Unless if he is, that's metal AF.
Yeah, your searing light, he's turning just about to face you, and you scar him right across his face. You can see sort of the pink exposed flesh beneath the scales.
Akaviri battle stance. I looked that up. There's a fighting manual from Whirlwind.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Lydia is next.
Lydia, go.
No, just Lydia's next.
Oh, sorry.
Wait, is Lydia first? 'Cause-
Yes, she is.
Okay, then we need to switch them around.
Why not?
Have you removed her fear effects?
Yes.
Perfect.
Lydia does not have much in the way of ranged weapons, so she is just going to draw a dagger. She's going to stow her sword, draw a dagger, and fling it at the dragon with all her might. And she catches the damn thing in the eye.
God, did she crit?
Not quite, but real damn close. And she deals 10 points of piercing damage to the dragon.
Is it blinded? One eye.
It's thematic, not mechanical. Then we get to Gislad's turn.
He is gonna go, okay. I hate healing myself, but here we go, because I don't want you to die. That's a real shite roll. He gets a grand total of 5 points back because I rolled the minimum.
Dang.
Well, it's better than a kick in the pants.
I mean,
Leave it to the clerics that do the healing.
he's not a cleric.
That's his point.
Leave it to the clerics. It's literally our job.
You're too far away and he's pretty dead.
Actually,
He is quite.
if I used all 3 actions, I could heal everyone.
He,
Actually, I could heal all of you.
He is a. Is there like. This looks like a little bit of a lip. Is there a little bit of a lip here?
A little bit.
Don't move. I have changed my mind. How far away are you? How far away
20
is
feet?
Mazalia?
15 feet.
20 feet exactly.
20 feet,
20
yeah.
feet? He's gonna cast guidance on you. Your next what's it gets +1. Attack roll, saving throw, thingy.
Oh, I don't have guidance on here.
It's not a check mark thing. It's just you get +1 bonus to an attack roll, perception check, saving throw, or skill check. Alright.
Alright, Dragon's turn. He's turning and
And you have to use it before the start of Gislad's next turn. And Gislad is no longer feared.
Dragon is turning. Lydia's position would be problematic for his momentum, so he's coming straight at Sigmund. Reaching out with one of his claws, he's going to try to strike and grab you. So on the attack, that's going to be a 34 to hit.
He's gonna hit. Not by much though. Having played.
16 points of piercing damage. And then, what's the grapple?
I think it's versus is it my athletics DC? Or is it my fortitude DC?
I think it's going to be your fortitude.
Which is 20.
Whoa! That is loud, heavy.
It's a metal
Still.
dice.
Oh, you're a lucky boy. He rolls a 18 on athletics to grapple.
Oh, he's almost.
Yeah. You just slip between his fingers.
16 points of damage.
Yes. He gets just a bit past you, flying almost due south here.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
He will. Do you want to roll or do you want me to roll it?
What?
Because I have Consecrate Flesh. He's gonna burn himself when he strikes.
He
his
attacks.
claws.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah. You go roll.
And he's gonna take 6 points damage.
Okay. Then he's going to look over his shoulder as he's flying away and shout back with a voice that shakes the earth. Alduin Fenhon Dardrakna.
Do you understand any of that?
You're welcome to roll for it on your turn. And he's continuing southward. It is now Aruyan's turn.
How far?
Yeah, how far does he get?
How
Right there.
how move? How much?
Him 25 feet from you.
Him 25 feet from me. Do you have ranged stuff?
Yep. Searing Light and Divine Lance. He's got firepower. Firepower.
I am going to staff. It's on my belt, so that's one action to get it. And I'm going to cast Fireball at him again. So I need another reflex, please. Nat 20?
Yeah.
Why I
Starts
use...
to teeth depressively.
He just flicks it away with it.
I have done no fucking damage this entire... Okay, as long as y'all can, like...
I'm working it.
You just keep doing what you're doing. It's fine. I got your back.
That's all 3 for you.
Yeah, because it's the thing, and then the fireball, I'm assuming, is...
2 actions like normal.
2 actions like normal.
Lazalia.
When hey, you over there. When can you twin my arrows?
When I am within 20 feet of you.
Oh shit! How far is Mr. Dragoony from me?
150.
Can I even see him?
No. The fog is in your line of sight.
Okay. I was thinking I was gonna shoot him and then he'll just slide, but I think maybe I'm gonna have to move. Is this? Oh.
It's my fidget when it's not my turn.
Is that low or high?
Both. It's got a ridge around it, and it's kind of a geyser, hot spring kind of formation.
And is that 35 feet in here?
Yeah.
Just.
Okay.
Crash
Wow.
bang.
I go there.
Okay.
And that will get me in range. And I'm going to... Pew, pew. Not that one. Not 20. The first one was a 2. Next one was
Alright,
not
so
20.
that will be a critical hit.
That'll be 34, but it is a critical hit anyway.
20.
Okay,
Roll
so...
the dice. Roll the dice.
Okay. Which one is it that gets
All of it.
The burning. Wait, how much burning damage from your bow?
That.
Awesome.
From the last time that you hit.
Yeah, I don't remember.
Oops.
That's
The lowest roll I had was a 1, so
Would have been half of that.
Can I go half of 1?
no.
Which is your bow dice? Because technically, lowest would have been 1, which would have been 2 because it was a critical, so it would have been a 1.
Oh, good one. Well, I picked up my purple, so that would be an additional 3.
Okay.
It was my last one picked up.
What is our total?
Oh, sorry.
It's like pantomime.
46.
Okay. With that,
Question: how much of that was your burning bow?
I'm gonna stop you right there. It doesn't matter.
6?
The arrow sails through the air, and as he's turning around and shouting backwards at you, you catch him straight up the nostril and into his brain. And you can see the plume of smoke that comes out both his nostrils and his ears with the impact before he starts to spiral down and crash into the ground.
It's pretty dope.
I will spend the next seconds watching him fall, trying to figure out what his last words were.
Yes.
If I could.
Fortunately for you, as he's crashing into the ground and squirming with his last breath, Alduin Fen Hondar Drakna.
He says it again. Do I do a check?
You can.
What I do?
I'm gonna call this occultism, religion, or society. And you can add your dragon soul bonus to the roll.
All of that is shit. Dragon souls?
Yes.
Not including his, because we
12.
haven't technically gotten it yet. We've got 12 total?
Yeah.
Oh, damn. So 12 plus 17 plus 2. 30, 41?
I'm sorry, I wasn't.
31.
31. 12 plus 14 plus 17, 31. Yeah, no.
You forgot the scale.
Oh, shit.
You're not sure the exact nuance of the words, but given the words that you do know and your meditations
Y'all
that
is
you've
fire.
that was not one of the words he said.
Okay, sorry, it's on the board, so I thought that was what was going on. No, okay.
You get the gist of it, and it was something along the lines of Alduin will hear of this.
No, we won't.
Yeah, you dead, fam.
once the dragon is finished with his death throes, I will walk over.
Poor guy. He had to roll down the hill.
Alright, you can all add 1 extra dragon soul to your sheet.
Yay.
You don't get it.
Yeah, but I get the bitchin' sword. Which I didn't get to use! Someone.
Oh, are you mad at me because I
I'm
killed?
not mad, I'm just disappointed.
Why are you mad?
Not in you, just in general.
He wanted to use his little sword.
It's specifically for this. It's called Dragonbane. It's got like one job.
Okay, next time I won't.
I'm not saying that. I'm just.
Okay, just stop. And Arian is gonna walk over and perform Battle Medic, and then take time to heal Gislad.
You know I could do that a lot faster.
Or you want to waste your spell slots in an area where it's danger? Yeah, great, good job.
I will do the same.
We have healing medication that works over time. It'll be fine. So I don't know what the DC you had in mind for that, but I rolled a 28
A 28 for what?
for Battle Medic.
Yeah, I mean, it's just the,
The 15?
It's a medicine
15
check
gotta
15. Yeah, and I beat it too.
So I technically got a critical success.
excellent.
What do we add to it? The medicine?
No, it's 2d8 on a success. Critical success is 48.
No.
You add medicine, I add nature.
Okay, so it's a 29.
Yeah.
I rolled 2 1s and 2 6s.
So that's an
The dice gods give
D8?
it, and the dice gods take it away.
4?
Yes.
4 on a critical.
When he rolled his acid breath there, he rolled 4 d12s, 3, 9, 12, 12.
Wow.
So that would be 21 for him, from me.
We can save the trouble here. Everyone is pretty much fully healed. You all have the most excellent abilities in that regard.
And Gislad can regenerate
Yes.
as the Siggy.
Oh! Thank you for reminding me. That would have been great to know.
He will just be blind in one eye for a while.
Because, like, if I had known that, I would have been putting him up every turn. Because I forgot that he just heals.
Oops.
Okay, so we just heal ourselves.
Yoth Queen.
So I'm really sorry, guys. I was absolutely useless in that fight.
You will
That's
have the
okay.
most support.
I would have, like,
You were a distraction.
I was planning, like, I was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna be able to fire acid at this guy and get some nice hits in. And then he just sort of bleh, acid, and I went, that's not gonna be good. Because, like, I don't know if y'all know, but, like, when I've got my dragon scale situation going, I am kind of resistant to cold. So I kind of figured that similar thing would happen with bleh.
Yes, I was waiting to see if there was going to be fire coming or...
I be Kitty Man.
Uh-oh.
They call me Long John Puss in Boots.
Be honest. How does it look?
It looks rough. Also, I love it when you mime with your phantom hand, by the way.
It's second nature at this point.
Fair. It will come back because your nubbin's growing, his nubbin's growing. So they're...
This one certainly hopes, but an eye is more complicated than an arm.
I like the scar, though.
It's
pretty good.
distinguished.
Yeah, I think you should keep that. If you have a choice.
We'll get you an eye patch.
This one has had similar scars in the past, and if the scar does or does not stick, the fur will grow in a different pattern where it once was.
Ah, yeah.
It will last one way or another.
All right.
Let's take its freaking head.
Oh, let's
We gotta steal its shit. I guess it's not stealing because it's dead.
yeah.
3 dragon bones.
Oh, nice.
1 dragon scale,
Are we writing this down?
I'm writing down the money.
180 gold.
Are you writing down the money into your own personal?
No, I'm writing my separate 1/4 share.
Okay, I've got it. I've got the bones and the scales.
Just because it's easy math.
I don't know how much money there was.
180.
I got it.
So it's 45 apiece.
Okay.
And I would like to yank out one of its teeth.
Yeah, by all means, you can do that.
Can you roll
40.
for it or anything? Just
You got time.
45?
Yeah. You're doing just lad too?
Yeah, I've already done just lad.
So you don't need to keep track of the money.
This one is in a great deal of pain and exhausted.
Yeah. Okay. What time of day is it?
It's like midday,
Yeah, I didn't think it was very
mid-afternoon. But this one believes before he lost half his sight, he saw what we were looking for on the top of the hill.
that looks suspicious.
It looks like a place of natural beauty.
Let's
Maybe
go.
we'll go do that, and then once we're done our climb, we'll set up our house somewhere flat around here, and we can have a nice steam bath before bed.
This one would like that very much.
Okay.
Thought cats didn't like baths.
You know little of my people, except for how to insult us.
You say kitty man all the time.
I haven't said that in a long time. I'd like to
You
point that out.
literally just said that this
Today.
episode
When?
2 seconds ago.
When?
Yep. I'm
There was,
afraid.
there was a
I'm
pirate in
afraid
there
so.
somewhere. There was
No.
a pirate in there. There was a pirate in the middle of that.
It doesn't take away from the
Pirate
fact.
man.
It
Sounds
doesn't
like something I would say.
doesn't take away the fact that you called him a kitty man. All right.
I'm working on it, okay? It's a
Okay,
12-step
okay,
process.
You know what? I think I'm gonna add to it. I think it's in character for Gislad. He's going to place a gold coin over his eye like this. This one prefers not to share the gruesome through the whole
It's
day.
gonna stay there. He's gonna hold it in like that. Yeah. Is that comfortable?
It's actually not bad.
Right on.
Well, it's the brow ridge that's
Yeah.
holding it.
Orange and cheek.
Yep.
That is gonna cause you problems, though. So please take it off.
What is it?
It's a pop socket.
Nice. Right on.
Let's
Yeah.
go up there. Let's go up there. We can
To
go.
the top.
Ooh, that flower.
Ooh,
Mark
that
down.
Dragon tongue.
How ironic.
Oh. You guys travel. I'm gonna just sort of search the area for dragon tongue. I need more dragon tongue.
Well, we.
Oh, never mind.
We
It's
can
fine.
search
We can-
later.
we can- yeah. Ooh, let's go up. Dragon tongue. I found another one.
Attention deficit hyperactive disorder. If I can't see it, it's not there.
There was another one just over there. I saw it. I did.
Yep.
Okay, that's two.
So you find the pit where the dragon would presumably have been buried, the burial mound.
Where he was born from. There's another one.
Ah, yes.
No, he was once alive and then he died and was buried
And
and then was resurrected.
reborn.
Yes, that's.
Why that selfish bastard?
That's
I assume
kinda what
dragons
I
come out of
said.
eggs, don't they? The
Hold on.
reptiles.
They use.
Yeah.
I'd like to imagine Aruian is making these exact sounds.
This is exhausting.
As you're looking around,
I cast Tangle Whip to get us up this part.
I was just going to say, Gislad would say, hold on just one moment, and allow this one to look.
I cast my Tangle Foot, which is a thing to get me up there, and then I just sort of like do it continually up until I get to the top bit. Anybody else want to hand up?
Yep.
Okay.
Oh. Do you hear it? Do you hear it?
The yoo-hoo.
Everyone makes it up the rugged cliff face here with Aruian's assistance.
2 more dragon bit. 3. I see 3. 4.
Oh my god. 1, 2, 3.
Okay, that's 3 for now. And you find the word wall, you hear the beating of the drums from deep within you.
I
The
go
colors
touch.
flood you, and you are blessed with the familiarity of the word frost.
What is
Frost breath.
What is this?
frost?
It doesn't tell us what the word
tell
is. It's
what
on here.
It should on the bottom.
Foe. Foe. Two more dragon
Do you,
tongue.
For real.
And there's a chest over here.
you said 2 more?
Yes.
Ooh, greater soul gem, greater. Just lad will
pretty
take
great,
that.
yo.
I will put that.
I've just put it all on my list here. We can distribute it after.
Okay.
So, here you are.
We've made it up here.
Oh, there's a more. There's a more. There's a more.
Two more.
Use your words, please.
There more.
3 more.
Ooh. 3 more is
4 more.
12
5 more.
is 13, 14.
Now you see those mammoths over there.
Yes.
We're not going to bother them, right? Because where there's mammoths, there's giants, and I'd rather deal with a dragon than a giant.
I see another. I go down. I found another dragon tongue.
These dragons are somewhat intelligent.
And then over to the other side, there's more dragon. It's 2 more
What is
dragon.
that ore right there?
16.
Knowledge nature?
Yeah, I'd say that's not
Do
me.
you want some help identifying the minerals of the earth? I
Sure.
oddly was decent at it. Do you want me to
A roll to assist.
assist? Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Got a 12
You have a 12?
to nature.
You add 12?
Yes.
Yeah, you do.
You go first. I'll help you.
Okay.
12.
You don't help her.
I got 16.
If
I
anything,
rolled
I
a
hi-
4.
if anything, I hinder her.
You're really not sure. It's some kind of pretty rock.
Well,
It looks like a rock.
we can come back later and have a look at it.
Looks like it's got blood on it.
Yeah. It kind of does.
Let's
So
go down the hill.
Do
Just
not
not-
disturb the mammoths.
to disturb the mammoths.
Yeah, we'll just come back that way.
Back the way you came.
There's more.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Ooh, we're getting a little
Look,
dodgy.
that goat's gonna be steamed.
Oh, this way, this way, this way. No, back. Oh,
Give me
this
a-
way.
We're trying to move here.
And give me a freaking aneurysm.
Laura Tapanella.
Oh, and there's another one.
Dragon tongue.
And another one right
4,
there.
Sigmund has-
5.
There was
Oh,
one
that's loud.
back a little bit.
Was there not?
Oh, no, sorry.
5 dragon tongue. 5 dragon tongue. 21.
Sigmund has already left the party and is trotting over to the hot springs. And you can see him.
There's another one right there.
Oh, jeez. See that little island in the middle there? Mm-hmm. Yeah, Siggy's already starting to get naked.
So there's 1 dragon tongue.
Yep.
This one admires the view you are providing. But this one notices also many bones in the hot springs. This one thinks this bath perhaps is not as cleansing as one might hope.
Oh,
There was that little like grotto thing where we were originally.
Oh, actually, well, John knows this. I don't know if Sigmund would know this from living in Skyrim. Mammoths actually giants bring their mammoths when they're dead, to the ponds to, like, bury them? Not bury them, but, like, that's their ritualistic.
This is just a little rock with some water on it.
Yeah, it's just perpetually wet from the boiling springs around it, but it's not more than a centimeter deep.
can I dip my toe in?
In here?
Yeah.
Yeah. It is within your abilities to do so.
Maybe not right where the steam is.
Oh,
like,
Lydia don't give a shit.
1.
Yeah, maybe there. Does anything happen?
It's hot.
How hot?
Hot man.
Like, is it burning me?
Like
It's not-
uncomfortable?
It is not causing you damage.
Okay. What about on the other side of the like a little further? Maybe there's a cooling pond. There's another dragon thingy.
Right by the Guess what we're testing tonight, guys?
Because there's none of the geysers are in here, so maybe this will be better.
What's that?
Creep cluster.
Cluster.
So I'm gonna dip in here. Is that better?
It is marginally cooler.
All right, I'm gonna
Yeah.
dip.
Siggy's already like almost buck naked.
Dip.
I'll do it.
Gislad joins as well.
Oh, look, a castle. Oh, look, a castle. I will be with you shortly.
Lydia is just going to sit up here and stand watch.
I'm just gonna sort of like stick to the opposite, so the mammoths are through that little mountainy bit, and I'm just gonna sort of like keep going through here looking for like mushrooms, fungus, more creep clusters.
I will sit in the pool, but I will put my sword behind me on top of the ledge.
And like I'll do that. I'll do my little hunting for stuff for a little bit, but then I will join the friends and take a dip as well.
And I'm gonna go shit, get out, put a tunic or something on, and go find my freaking bow.
Oh yeah.
It's right where you left it. It's good remembering.
And then I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna get back into that water because
After-
it feels good.
After a short while, everyone is enjoying their natural hot tub. I think it might be a little early, but that's a perfectly good place to take a break. From here, they'll have a bath, go to bed, set up the cabin, and all of that. And
Try a few herbs.
Substances.
yeah. And then we will start fresh in the morning after the break. So, all the folks at home, we will see you back in 15 minutes.
Yas, queen.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Daedra and Deathclaws. If you're just joining us, we killed another dragon.
Now a stewie.
They stewed in the hot springs for a while. Gislad lost an eye in the fight. The dragon shouted something cryptic, well, not terribly cryptic, to the party. We've now set up the cozy cabin, rested overnight, and we're bright-eyed and bushy-tailed the next morning, ready to start things up.
We got our hero points back.
No, you get those at the start of every session.
Oh, damn.
I got my focus points back.
Damn.
Wait. How could Alduin hear of this
Because he was gonna tell him.
if he's dead? Unless.
Haven't we seen
But don't be a-
Alduin,
But don't you
the black dragon?
don't you absorb the dragon's soul when it dies?
Yes.
So that means if the dragon is buried, let's think about this logically. The dragon is buried as a skeleton. I presume, as we wait, was it Osmond or Sigmund who was there when the dragon was resurrected?
It was saying Osmond.
Yeah.
It was Ozzy.
Would you have filled me in on the background of what had transpired?
Probably not. I mean, maybe.
Maybe, but it hasn't come up until now, so perhaps not.
So explain to me something. These dragon burials, as we can see this mound, I assume this is where that particular dragon came from. So tell me, how does Alduin bring them back?
Maybe he gives him a shard
He
of his own
shouts at
soul.
them.
He shouts at them, and I presume a skeleton does not have a soul. That would be arguing to be true. So that means somehow Alduin is using his power to take a dragon soul from the ether, from, I don't know where, I assume dragon souls, like all souls go to Aetherius when they...
This one is unsure. When we kill a dragon, we absorb its soul. Was this the same during the Dragon War, all that many years ago?
Well, a dragonborn are taking the soul. So I would think the dragonborn that was killing them would also would have been taking their souls.
But that's what this one thinks. But what happens to the dragon souls when the dragonborn dies?
When the last dragonborn died, we got the souls.
So it is simply a function of who is closest by.
I don't think it's quite that. If I remember my religious teachings terribly well, the idea of a dragonborn is a gift from Akatosh to deal with the Nord heroes that likely used this new shout that we're seeking out. Weren't dragonborn. They learned, as the Greybeards had said, they learned the Thu'um the hard way and shouted Alduin into oblivion, and Akatosh blessed mankind with the Dragonborn to aid in taking out the remaining Dragonborn, and that's the Blades, if I'm remembering my history correct.
But this one is still curious. If a dragonborn absorbs the souls of a dragon, what happens when the dragonborn dies?
Well, I presume the next vessel, like a soul gem, the next vessel capable of handling that soul. Well, think of you all as a soul gem, one big fleshy soul gem.
That's delicious.
You merely, the reason,
Yeah.
like in the same way you can't put a grand soul in the petty gem. If a dragon dies, because we've seen dragons be taken out by non-dragonborn and nothing happens. The dragon remains on the ground, scaly and fleshy. So this means...
Have we seen that? I don't think we've seen that.
Have you seen that?
in my travels, with the army,
No.
No, I wouldn't have. Okay, never
There were
mind.
no dragons at that point.
Oh, that's right. Obviously, why would there be dragons? So, if you think about it, you are one big soul gem, and a dragon soul is the biggest of all souls, and so you need an appropriately sized soul gem present in proximity to hold that soul. And if there isn't one, then that soul has nowhere to go. What I'm saying is you're merely renting the souls. You're renting its knowledge rather than you're holding on to the soul. And so what this means is you have at least what I think this means, is you have a connection to Alduin.
I already do.
Well, the rest of you do.
Without that,
And that's what I mean, is perhaps the reason that these dragons are so attracted to us is because, not like a hive mind, but the Dragonborn is some kind of beacon. Like, they can sense their own...
But then why wouldn't they be coming after us? Because they're not. We're finding them.
Well, perhaps they've bigger, they have...
Bigger fish to fry?
Well,
We
I
are
think-
the biggest
I was going to say we are the
fish to
biggest
fry.
fish, but perhaps they have smaller fish to devour. I mean, the dragons are all about subjugation, and who but, common people are easy to subjugate.
This one comes from a land where people are more varied than they are here. And he knows that you don't always go for the biggest first. If you take the smaller and the smaller, you will grow and grow until your biggest foe is nothing but a kitten before you.
So is the way that dragons gain soul by killing other beings to take their souls? Are they just a bigger, fleshy soul gem?
we are getting into semantics. You know what I want to do? Either kill the vampires that are like right across the pond over there, or like, I haven't had a chance to like do disease
Do the what?
potions, cure disease. We need to find hawks, y'all.
I found some.
You found one. Yes.
What?
You found one, and I greatly appreciate that. Just for the remove disease, just the only thing that I have that I know of is hawk feather and charred skeever. So we need more of that, so keep our eyes out, especially considering there is a nest that we would like to go and deal with right over there.
So skeevers? You need skeevers too?
And I have charred skeever. That and they're easier to find. Just go down any hole and then there's a plethora.
But, sorry, I don't mean to get on a tangent. Just to finish my thought.
He's not done yet.
No, my point was...
I got that.
When he says Alduin will hear of this, perhaps it means that the soul you carry of that dragon has a means of communicating with Alduin himself, because Alduin clearly is capable of moving souls around. How else would he resurrect them?
I don't. My care is 0. I'm already a huge beacon of Alduin, apparently. So, like, I want to go do something else.
Okay, fine, but we just... Okay.
Because
If you want to have philosophical questions, I'm sorry, I'm just not the person to have these kind of philosophical questions with.
Because we know when your dad died, we got his gems.
His soul.
Oh, his soul fragments, pieces.
Interesting. So they aren't permanently...
Affixed.
They're held, rather than... Interesting. Well, food for thought.
Does that help you?
It does, actually.
Okay.
That's rather useful.
All right.
It's about this time Parthenax is
Slimy little bastard.
over at the Dragon Corpse. Remember that ended up somewhere over here, right?
Oh, that's right. He could eat the fleshy dragon.
There was no flesh on the dragon to eat.
He's just like,
Gnawing on the bones?
yeah, wrenching different bones off and gnawing on them.
Oh, is he getting the marrow out?
There wouldn't be any marrow.
Oh.
All of the fleshy stuff is gone.
There's little
Marrow is inside the bones.
Yeah.
But these things have been long dead. They're only temporarily reanimated.
How do you know that?
Well, based on the description of how Alduin brings them back.
We haven't described how Alduin brings them
I thought
back.
you did.
We don't know.
No.
Oh, never mind then.
So anyways, he's tearing it apart.
I shot that bunny.
Okay. Let's trap a soul for you.
Seems excessive.
And since I killed it in the thing, it's now boiled for dinner.
I will just sort of look at him and then pick up whatever mushroom is on that stump.
Moratov Nella. So, where shall we go?
Well, according to our map, we have some vampires off to the west-ish of us here. If we go south past Riften, there is a mountain that Big Boy Parthenax told us about having the hoo-ha wall. So those
Well-
are our 2 near options.
The vampires are probably the most pressing threat. Also, you have me, and I'm very good at killing vampires.
All right, let's go play with
Like
some
my
vampires.
like my father before me.
As you begin to leave the area, Parthenax is going to demolish this joint and carry this massive, long, wide bone, like you see those dog videos where it's got a stick.
That's bad long.
Found the stick on the
Yeah.
ground and now I'm gonna use it. All the power that I found, I'm gonna totally abuse it. Yeah.
West, you said?
Weast.
East. Yeah, towards the river-ish.
Vampires, you said.
Ooh, dragon tongue.
Who told you of these vampires?
The gentleman that we saved the last
that's right.
time. Who
Before
he
you
was
saw
like,
you-
please. Kill it. Flower. So that is, we really need to figure out what level of soul we're getting from these.
They're petties.
It does it automatically. All of these animals will be petty.
Okay. So again, remove the fur, remove the horns. Ooh, creeper.
2 creep cluster.
2.
What is that tent over there?
Is that where the...
Unlikely the vampires would build a...
Oh, look at that.
There's gonna be no wildlife left. There's gonna be no
Missed it.
wildlife left in Skyrim if you keep it
Creep
up.
cluster.
Oh, shut up. There's another creep cluster.
Oh,
Yes?
Oh, pardon me. I didn't realize you were. Oh, well, carry on. Didn't realize you were using the hot springs. Actually, ma'am and sirs, have you heard or seen any indications to step on her throat? Any indication of vampires in this area?
No vampires, no. We're here for the hot springs, and, we're just here for the week, and then we're heading home.
Do you know this area at all?
Not really. We're from Riften. This is about as far north as we ever go.
Okay, never mind. Carry
Well,
on.
folks, if you do see any suspicious-looking individuals, just be on your guard.
We have heard of. We actually did just save somebody from vampirism. So don't watch yourself at night.
Okay.
Don't watch yourself at night.
Don't go out and watch yourself at night.
Set a watch.
Oh dear.
We just kicked your clothes in the water. Sorry about that.
I tried.
Oh well.
All right. Well, have fun, everyone. Cheers.
Bye.
Blessings of Talos be upon you. I gotta do a little proselytizing.
Hold on. Here's the river. Hold on. Here's the river.
I see a fort over there.
So that fort means nothing to me. I need to see the river location, please. Uppy downy. Okay, so that's where we are. We need to kind of... Shit. So...
Are you holding the map the right
Two
way?
is 8.
Yes, I am. So we are just right here
Uh-huh.
because of the three-way.
Uh-huh. Oh, yes, three-way indeed.
We need to go here.
Okay. So cross the river.
We now need to go west. East.
Turning around?
East from the river?
Yeah. To right where these people are. Can you hold on before we get any closer to them?
In broad freaking daylight.
Can you just sense?
They're not vampires, for crying out loud.
How do you know this?
They're in sunlight!
So
That kills vampires!
does it?
Yes!
Have you met every single vampire?
No, but it's a readily accepted fact.
It's not accepted by me.
I'd be able to smell them from... Actually, I do have arcane sense, so I can detect the undeadness. Or I would...
Okay.
Are they undead?
No.
I could smell the necromantic energy holding them together.
Okay, well, it's over in this area-ish.
There's a cave, right over there.
Is
How do
there?
you know that?
You can see the outcropping behind the trees of the big...
Isn't that just where we were?
No. We were over to the left. Up over...
Oh, creep cluster. Nope, we've already gotten it.
See, it's in between the trees. You can see the outcropping of it.
And you weren't guided there by the compass?
Not at all. I didn't look at that, I promise.
Okay, so I'm just... Oh, 1, 2, 3.
Oh, this doesn't look. This doesn't
4.
bode well. Could you stop picking freaking
No,
flowers
I think
and pay
there's some on the other side.
Hold on. Jazzberry?
2 Jazzbay grapes as well.
and pay attention to the freaking skeletons in front of us?
There.
I can take my eye out.
Another dragon tongue.
So that was 5 dragon time?
Sure.
25 dragon time.
30. Okay. I'm really excited. We would have consumed one in the nighttime, but we'll do that out of game.
Yeah.
One what? Dragon tongue?
Okay.
I don't think I
Now-
share you. Oh, sorry.
So, do you sense any necromantic energy?
I have a 30-foot emanation of detect magic.
He said that he smells them. So when he takes
That's just for flavor. That's not an actual.
well, yes. So, but he said that he smells them.
Yep.
So when he steps up here and starts going, look it, I'm going to, just subtly cast prestidigitation, so that he just gets this wave of, rank, rotting, sickly sweet, rotting flesh and sickly sweet smell.
That's not what the vampire smells like.
I tried.
It smells like sour blood. It smells like in my mind, it smells like a funeral home, like an embalmed body, because it's like undead, but it's not rotting. Because like vampires don't rot.
With just a hint of roses.
Which is like just a little bit like a funeral parlor smell, with like sour blood mixed in.
We going in the hole?
Do I smell vampires?
Not in 30 feet.
Okay. Well, and I like tie the helmet underneath with the fins that go down around my neck.
Don't forget, I gave you some toys to play with.
What toys is she talking about?
The poison.
Oh yeah, that's right, the poison.
You say that and she just looks really crestfallen. Have you forgotten my poisons already?
My dear Rugen, the problem with poisons is it requires you to have a working circulatory system.
Not necessarily. I'm assuming that they're
Are
not
undead
necessarily
immune to being aren't undead immune to being poisoned?
I mean, if they're bony, I would assume there would be nothing to latch onto, but something that has flesh.
But the problem is, like, when you put a poison into the body, like, how does it get around to, like, because you cut them, and then it gets into the, like, bloodstream, but if the blood isn't moving?
I don't know how poisons work on undead, but I'm saying, like, don't discount it.
Okay,
you never
fine.
know.
He pulls out his, like, electrical crackling sword.
This is a really...
This is ominous.
Ooh, I catch the butterfly. Ooh, 1 dragon time.
Would you stop killing the freaking wildlife?
No.
2 dragon tongue.
And a butterfly.
4 blue butterfly wing.
What is
4
that?
going blue.
More butterflies, probably.
Cluster.
1 second, hold on. 4 is 13.
What?
Creek cluster, we got 1?
Yep.
Yeah. What the hell is that?
I'm gonna approach sword drawn, like...
Hi. Can
Hello?
I preferred to face him. Welcome to Elder Gleam Sanctuary, my friend. If you have any questions, speak to Asta.
Is Asta a vampire?
You'd have to ask her.
Does he smell like a...
Nope.
No, he smells like a regular Noah.
filthy and gross? Okay, good to know. I'm really sorry about that, by the way. I was trying to be cheeky.
You know who... Wait, what? Be cheeky about what?
Amazing that such beauty could exist in a place as desolate as the volcanic tundra.
Indeed. Hello, ma'am. Are you Asta?
I am indeed.
What is this place?
You are in Elder Gleam Sanctuary. Just a small glimpse of what beauty Karaneth has to offer. Wonderful place, isn't it?
It is beautiful. I should expect nothing less from the wife of Shaw. And that there's a tree, I presume, in this.
Yes, my friend. Though no one else has been able to get close to her for as long as I can remember.
And why is?
Going on?
As you can see, Elder Gleam's roots are large and stretch far, blocking any path to her trunk. Though, believe it or not, there are rumors of a weapon that even Elder Gleam herself would lift her roots for, out of fear more than respect.
Interesting. Where does such a weapon exist? What is it?
Oh, I don't believe those rumors, my friend. Besides, who would ever want to harm such beauty?
But it does have a point. It doesn't seem to be harming anyone anyway.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I have nothing more to discuss. I encourage you to take your time and enjoy yourself. You look like you could use the rest.
1 second.
Yes?
Sorry, we helped somebody topside who claimed that in the vicinity there were vampires.
There may well be. I don't leave the sanctuary much, aside to go out and fetch groceries.
Do you know of any other caves in the area?
None interest me so much as this one.
What time of day do you go and get groceries?
That's more of a what time of week.
She's not the vampire.
Just checking. Jeez.
And I'm not a vampire.
That's exactly what a vampire would say.
She's quite pretty, actually.
Are you blushing? Like a little schoolboy?
You can't see me blush in my helmet, thankfully. Are you always here, madam?
Except when she goes grocery shopping.
Except when you go, besides the grocery shopping?
If you don't mind, I'd like to return to my meditations.
That is fair.
Yes, of course.
Have a great day. Sorry about this.
So why can't we get near that tree?
Because the roots.
This is part of a quest line that we're not on! Oh, no!
Let's go up the stairs.
And one.
Yep, as you can see, completely impassable.
Yep.
I'm sure I could scoot over that.
I would like to imagine if this were real life that it would be moving and like it would block you as you tried to walk through it.
Gislad would definitely be like, I don't see what the problem is with this, and try to climb it.
And as he climbs up, one of the roots just sort of like finger on chest gently pushes him back down.
Yeah.
I cast fly. I don't have fly. I don't have fly. I don't have fly.
He does. He can go. Oh, he can just look.
He can just look.
Yeah, you know what? This
I
one.
think he would.
This one
He always
would like
flies
to
up.
take a closer look at the tree.
Hope he has one eye.
He does. Oh, that'd be cool. I always had a character concept of that like a character that was blind in one eye, but like had a special magic eye that like saw on a different spectrum or something.
This one, and like his good eye is sort of glossed over as he's peering up through this spectral vision. It is a beautiful tree to be certain, but this one cannot see what is so special about this tree in particular.
Does that hurt when you do that?
It is a bit like when you roll your eyes back, and if you go too far, it starts to strain.
But I mean, now that you are missing your left eye,
Yeah, your depth perception
is that hurting because it's straining?
Perhaps.
Cozy cabin.
This one is accustomed to, how do you say, pain that is with you for a long time.
The arm, yeah. Okay. Could we drop down into where that tree is from up top?
Hypothetically.
This one would suppose it is possible, if the tree would allow us. It seems resistant to our advances, and this one would know.
Consent is important. For the cozy cabin last night, we are going to say that.
We got a rug.
Yeah,
Like a
rug.
nice like Persian rug. Oh, because that would be very Elsewerian? Khajiit, but from like they're from elsewhere. So I imagine because like isn't Elsewhere kind of like Arabic inspired? Like
Yeah, somewhat.
All right,
cool
well,
rug.
let's. This cave does not hold the undead that we thought it did.
What about that, that thing that we saw? What was that thing? We saw a fortress. Could
Perhaps.
that have them in it?
It is entirely possible. I mean, vampires are intelligent creatures. Why would they not fortify themselves instead of living in a hovel? You know, when
It's
they.
beautiful here.
No, but like, yes, this particular cave, but most caves are damp, dreary places. Why would you make your home there if you could have alternatives?
Because necromancers are weird.
Well, they would have to be underground anyway, and this has got
Also-
actual light going into it, so I can see why they would not potentially be able to be in that
But
one.
like there were skulls outside the front.
Well, people die.
Perhaps those who did not listen to the tree's protests.
Maybe they got.
Well, if we go to the top here, I will. It's
saw
okay.
one.
We're good. We're good. I've got like 30 now. We'll go to the tippy top. Ooh, creep.
Frequently creep cluster.
Hey, you're.
Oh, what's that?
Whoa.
A tragedy in black. And several soul gems.
And the dagger.
Lesser, petty.
Lesser petty.
I've got it.
What does the dagger is anything special
I'll
about
do
it?
the.
I'll pick up the book. It's just a steel dagger. So going up to the.
Well, we'll take the dagger and
Ooh.
sell it.
Look, there's a fortress over there as well.
Two
That's-
clusters.
And it is to the east.
And a dragon's tongue.
It is to the east like the map said.
And that's what I was trying to talk about, was that one.
Oh, I thought you meant the other one across the river. Yes.
Sorry, I was very dismissive.
Is that a
of
standing
it.
stone? Right there on the island or to the left? Is that a standing stone? Or I'm not wearing my glasses, I can't.
Perhaps.
Okay. We'd like to head in that kind of general toward the fortress and all the things. It seems like the most interesting thing for that way.
Tanglefoot to get us down.
Yeah. All good.
Have to have some utility spells.
Seems
you
like
know?
just besides acid and fireball.
I mean, I have a lot of useful magic, yo.
Can you heal people with your magic?
Like
That's not the criticism. That's a genuine question.
mage armor. I don't need magic to heal.
Oh, look
people.
at all this.
One.
Oh, that's a stone. I thought it was the left.
Okay. 2, 3, 4. 4 dragon tongue. 1,
2,
2,
3,
4.
4. Creep cluster. There is a new stone with the image of a rather disproportionate and segmented man.
It looks like some sort of magical construct. I'm not sure what though.
it kind of looks like the creature. They're sort of like the mechanical things.
So it's like a
in the
golem.
underground. Yeah.
This one is most curious. Is this a man who has been augmented with additional pieces? Or is this a creature that has been given the shape of a man?
Question.
think
Well, the head is very humanoid.
Very human. We are over here.
So I wonder if it's like you lost your arm, and if maybe he got an arm attached, like a stone.
Well, the only ones who know how to do things like that, to my knowledge, are the Dwemer. But these
But it
stones.
doesn't look Dwemer.
Dwemer.
It doesn't look Dwemer.
Dwemer.
Because it's not. It doesn't
No.
like it's not garish and stuff.
Well, these standing stones have existed long before even the Dwemer came. Some say that they were given down by the Ager themselves. The Ager is another word for the divines.
Oh, okay.
So this.
Does anybody want to touch it?
I kind of do actually. We know where we got mine from originally. My charisma up.
The
So-
Shrine of Capello was here.
No, it wasn't
It
a
was a
shrine.
sta-
It was a standing stone that I got.
Oh,
mine
right, it
from.
was the Mage Stone.
The divines only grant temporary blessings.
Because it was it's just your casting stat in general. That was
Yeah.
that was the Mage Stone, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So we know roughly where that is. So if I don't like this, and if I want to get back to being higher casting stat, we will be going back to that. But just to see what this one does, I can give it a try. If we're interested.
Okay.
I will just put my hand on, like he's doing this.
You're gonna
I-
high
You're
five.
gonna high five?
Yes, I put my hand on his hand.
So like the Daedra, so the gods are the Ager, and the Daedra are like it literally means
All right.
those who oppose.
As you
the Ager.
touch the Atronach stone, this constellation lights up before you, and your hand glows with that same dim, sort of gray-blue light before it fades. And you feel you've been becoming more and more familiar with the feeling of magic within your body. And it feels almost as if where the magic was once a fluid within you, sort of ebbing and flowing like emotions and heat to your face and passion, that it's now crystallized within you. You gain magic resist 10. That's resist 10 all magic damage. You reduce your number of spell slots. Each level reduces by one fewer slot.
Ooh.
And you get a +2 status bonus to the DCs of all your spells. So they are harder to resist.
Ooh, that's pretty good. Question, just didn't even
Give it
think of
to
it.
take it away.
My
Does
DC is now +2.
+2 status bonus. If you've got another status bonus elsewhere, it will not stack.
dragon, because it shouts, like, do Thooms count as magic damage, or is it like its own special category? Like, if she has magic resist,
That's a good point. I'm going to think
ruminate on it. Because that's a good point, just generally, because we make it weapons or armor or rings or necklaces that grant magic resistance. I'm just curious.
Yeah, I don't think it will.
Okay.
I don't like it.
No.
I don't have as much movement in it as I did before. I feel like I'm less. I mean, I feel defended against magic. It, like, hitting me would be like water crashing on a rock with respect to a magical attack, which might be useful.
But you
But we
feel
don't
more like
have
a
that
rock
much.
than you do a fluid.
I don't have much else I can do besides my magic, so not having the magic is really not a good thing for me. Like, I feel I've casted Pet Cache today and Mage Armor, and I feel like from those level of spells I'm half done.
Interesting. Perhaps it's because your magic comes from within you, and this has some kind of effect on that. See, your magic is part of you. Your magic comes from within. It is who you are. My magic is, I'm not
Learned?
No, it's not even learned.
It's divine.
I'm a vessel. I am a conduit, in the way that a bow is the conduit to an arrow. A bow isn't a weapon on its own. It needs the arrow to go through it.
But I have a feeling that you would feel something similar to this.
Oh, probably it would interrupt my connection with the big man upstairs.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Well, I'll stick with I want my finger to grow back, so I best not be touching any of the stones,
Nope.
lest the lady get jealous.
Well, we can go back. Do we need to go back before we do anything else?
We don't need to go back before we deal with the vampires. And it looks like the interior looks like they're lit too.
It makes me suspicious, but also,
Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious.
if the inside is lit, it means they're not opening the windows to go outside,
If we can see that the windows are lit, it means that the windows are open.
unless they have shitty curtains. But I do understand your point.
Shutters are open.
Yeah, let's go up
We'll be as
to the
clandestine
spooky castle.
to the spooky castle.
Shall we?
Indeed. This one had high hopes for that stone. This one is
One more.
sorry for your loss of the blessing you preferred.
One
Another
more.
one. But also disappointed that it is not as helpful to Gislad either.
100%.
Did you touch it too just then?
No. He didn't. I took one for the team to figure out what it was.
What do I smell? Anything?
A spooky
Damp earth.
Oh. Another one.
Another one.
Another
Look
one.
up, stop,
No, go back.
And a third one.
and look up. I think there's a person on top of the wall.
There is on top of the up there, right there.
Well, she's out in broad daylight, so I don't think.
Yes, but they have minions.
They also potentially have magic that protects them.
As you're approaching the archway gate here. She says, "Hey, what's your business?
We're looking for vampires.
No vampires here.
Yeah.
The business is my own.
Business may be your own, but this is our place. We're not expecting any visitors."
We're merely looking for the vampires. Do you have any indication where they might be?
No, I reckon they'd be in a cave somewhere else.
We're weary travelers in need of food. Do you have any food that you could give us?
Our stores are scant. We can spare nothing.
Well, we best not waste the time here.
Just as a heads up, we have recently cured somebody in this vicinity of vampirism. So we expect there to be vampires nearby, FYI, just...
Are you actually believing her? I'm gonna go in.
If you'd like, you can roll bluff to see if she's lying.
Okay, let's do that.
Deception.
Oh, that's a natural 20.
She's not lying. She's just irritated.
So there are no vampires in there.
There are indeed no vampires there, to her knowledge.
Alright.
Keep an eye out, as we mentioned. Vampire, we cured somebody in the area of it. They said that they were in. Do you know where this is? Right here. Where are we? Because I feel like we are now against the cliff and way past where we were supposed to be.
I can't see that from up here. I've got to keep on watch. You stay safe out there. We'll make sure to eat lots of garlic.
Good plan.
Just slide. You can climb up there. Just climb up and show her the thing.
She hears that. I'd really rather you didn't.
Why?
Boss has got sort of a no trespassing rule. If you'd stay back, then we don't need to have any trouble.
But we're not trespassing. We're not coming in. We're just coming up closer.
Let's leave. We have no reason to.
Yeah, no, we're fine.
You guys, jeepers.
We have a mission with them too.
I know, but if we get a little closer and she can identify where we are.
We're literally just going back and forth.
I am tired of going in circles.
Well, I think she's going to be hostile if we push our luck.
She said, "You're on the southern reach of the mountain range. Does that help?"
Yes, actually, so we're there. Well, so we have to go north from here. Due north.
We need to go here. This is where the dragon was. This is where the vampires are, right? Am I correct, or was this where the dragon was, and this is where the vampires are?
That one, I think.
I'm not sure. Those X's are for you. If you want to have
Hold
a
on.
different legend system, you're welcome to work one out.
No, the one in the east. This
You
one
put
has fangs on it. This one has fangs
So we're
on
against the southern mountain region, so we need to go northwest.
This one would say that the best point of reference would be where the dragon was. If we start there, we will be very close.
it. We literally started here.
Well, perhaps we were looking in the wrong direction.
Oh. Sure.
Let's go
Let's
north.
go find the dragon hole.
Dragon hole!
I believe we need to go northwest.
We have to be careful though because there's giants
Mammoth.
around here too.
Mammoth.
That was a
So then we
Yeah,
need
no,
to
I've
go
seen
northwest
two,
of this location.
No.
Or west?
Southwest. This is the dragon. This is a Wego.
Southwest of this then.
there's the dragon hole. So from Dragon Hole, where do we need to go?
Southwest-ish. Like,
That is northwest. But you'll have to keep in mind that map may not be as accurate as you might hope.
2. 1, 2.
3, 4, 5. Six.
6.
1.
I'm not gonna know what to do with. Hey, what's that down there? The top of that spiky thing coming up. Oh my. Those a lot of spiders.
Indeed.
Oh, webs?
This makes me nervous.
Well, it's another cave in roughly the right area.
Well, perhaps.
Oh, that's open. Oh,
Oh dear.
And
Well-
a spider egg.
Spider egg.
At least we'll move these damn frostbite spiders.
It's feeding on the mammoth.
1. Parthenax probably would have started eating the mammoth.
These
Leave
torches.
me
Are,
here. You adventure. I eat.
These torches are lit. Spiders don't like torches.
Really? Spider egg. Yes. Quiet. Are you smelling anything?
Are your spidey senses tingling?
Alright. We've long since established that these spiders are not difficult fodder for you guys.
Do they have souls?
Probably.
Of souls.
Where are you?
There's some green metal about that sound.
4. 5.
I'll look up what their soul size is later.
Okay. Probably
Oh,
pretty
check.
small.
Egg sacs. 1.
Is that on the wall there?
It's a button. It pushes.
So you have hidden door with some kind of wooden structure, or you have other cave hole.
Or we should survey the other cave hole. Perhaps it's a way around.
What is it that we're kicking? There's another.
More spiders.
More spidooters.
6. 7.
Hopefully our viewers have arachnophobia.
8.
All
No
those
soul
here?
gem large enough. So it's gonna max out at 7 spider souls. Another egg. That one would have given you slightly more trouble, but not much. You've been kicking spider ass for a good deal of time.
Do spiders have asses? Like, genuinely.
Every living thing has an ass, whether or not it has a hole.
It's true. I would cut through there with my sword.
Ooh.
43 gold.
Well, that's something at least.
That is not a spider you get for free.
What?
You want us to stand up? Can we stand up for it, or are you?
We can do this one from a seated position.
20 for me, 20 for Gislad.
Is that initiative?
Yes.
17.
$14.
I got yours. What was just lads?
20.
So, I suppose we've let the cat out of the bag, but the spider did not actually drop from the ceiling. I'm going to roll its stealth. And totally surprise you guys.
Is it going to drop on top of us or in front of us?
It would likely drop on top of us.
Yeah,
At least one.
None of you noticed it with its stealth roll, and no one had stated they were watching the ceiling. So as you were stepping forth towards this awesome-looking chest, Sigmund or
Sig is in the front.
Yeah.
Ruian would get pounced on. It would let the majority go past and then drop on the last member.
Okay.
To try and block us in.
Yep.
Feast, my children.
That thing keeps rolling around.
Weird me out.
Okay. That is a 31 to hit as it silently descends from its web and just rears back and strikes at you with its great
Mandible.
mandible.
Ha. Mandible.
Yeah, nothing. That hits. It's not a crit though.
Spicy.
That's going to be 34 points of piercing damage.
I might not be able to do the vampires, yo. Because
And,
that is literally half of my health.
I'll make sure you're in fighting shape, don't worry.
and then I need a fortitude save from you.
Oh, those I'm okay with. No, fuck off, technology. I just want you to do the thing. 16 plus 13, 29.
That is a fail. You're going to take 7 points of poison damage, and you are slowed 1. Woof. Then, we don't need to give it 2 turns in a row. We'll call that the start of initiative, and Aruian is next.
I don't know what this does. What slowed does to me.
1 fewer action per turn.
And does it come off at the end?
Yes. However, at the end of your turn, you're going to make another fortitude save and see if it sticks around, gets worse, gets better.
I rotate and flink fireball.
At the thing that's currently biting you,
Yeah.
and hit all of your party and yourself.
I didn't ask how big the room was.
I said I cast fireball.
No,
See-
I aim it so that it is kind of like up and away. So like charring his butt.
If you're trying to do that while being bitten, I'm going to give you a 30% chance of failure.
Because like I can literally just like cast it behind us because it's behind us and cast it from the direction that we just
It
came
is
from.
on top of you.
You do actually get there is a rule for this because you are restrained? Or you-
Not grappled necessarily. I didn't say that. It could have done such a thing. But yeah, you are in melee with a huge ass creature and you're trying to shoot past it. That's going to be at least a 30% fail chance.
Okay, so I take a chill pill and I cast Burning Hands
Okay.
right in its face. I need a reflex save.
Rippity-pa. That is a 23.
Fail.
Alright.
So I do 3 6d6 fire. Fire.
It's on fire!
13 points of burn ouch damage.
13.
13.
Okay. It seems almost unfazed as you've just scorched off whatever little bits of webbing were stuck to it, but it's still bearing down with the weight of 1,000 suns.
That's fair. Does it seem like it's like angst? Like, does it seem like my magic didn't hit it as hard? Like it's resistant to it, or did it just seem like that was a pitiful hit?
It seemed like an adequate hit. It's just meaty and ferocious.
Fair. I'm gonna die!
I will avenge you!
And that's my... I'm using the I'm gonna die as a free action.
Gislad is next.
Oh, shh.
I know you don't like that.
I just keep forgetting that I'm in control of him. He's gonna cast Dirge of Doom from where he's at.
And if he thinks you are dying, he will fix you.
He doesn't have... I think he would actually do something else. Can Gislad touch me?
Yes.
Yeah, I can.
He would cast Sanctuary on me.
Okay, and the effect of that is?
Target has to make a will save before performing a hostile action
Okay.
against me.
Next is Sigmund.
Really?
Oh, hold on. I had to do a save at the end of my thing.
Yes, Fortitude.
Fortitude. That's less than before.
All right.
25 doesn't work, right?
No.
So I'm still slowed, and do I take more poison?
Yeah. 4 points of poison, and you're slowed 2 next round
How?
because it got worse.
I am just going to become a rock.
Sigmund.
Hey, hands off the lady! And I'm going to attempt to grab its one mandible, like near the base of it, and just jam Dragon's Bane into between its snoot.
Okay.
17 on the die for stab, and athletics versus its fortitude for the grapple.
Okay. Yeah.
So 15 plus 17 is 32. Remember 32.
32.
The grapple is less impressive. You know, honestly, I should have just taken assurance.
Would you not have been doing the grapple first?
Oh, I guess, yeah. So then, if it's grapple, we're 32.
32 will fail.
A grapple?
Yeah.
He fails his grapple check, so he is grappled.
Oh,
No,
'Cause I have-
no. You fail your grapple check.
I can't hold on to him with a 32?
No.
Well, I'm gonna use my hero point to re-roll that attack, because
Okay.
that was a 3 on the die.
Yeah, you try to grapple the mandible and you think the spike is going to give you grip, but it's got some sort of ichor
Slick
sliming it up.
Not any better. That's 19 to stab it.
A 19 is a critical fail.
snap.
Yeah, we're not going to make it any worse on you, but it's like,
He has a -1 to everything. He's in Dirge of Doom.
yes. You go for the stab and it like glances off and twists your wrist in a way that actually like pains you. We'll give you 3 points of
Ouch damage.
ouch damage.
I'm a weenie damage.
Lazalia is next.
So where would I be standing? Like, am I far enough away to use my bow? Is what I'm.
You'd be like right there. Or right there.
You don't have to be out of melee to use your bow.
Nope.
Oh, okay.
That was D&D.
Okay. I am going to use the Elven Bow of Souls
Okay.
because he's bigger.
Okay.
And so, yeah. That would be a 33 to hit.
That will hit.
Why, thank you. That would be 11, 13, and 4 is 17 points of damage.
Noted.
Now I'm gonna do the flip-flop.
Drop your soul bow.
Drop my soul bow, take out my other bow.
Yep.
Quick draw.
With quick draw and shoot. And that's a natural 20.
She's taking all my
so
crits. That's the
40, no, 34.
That will crit.
That will crit. So we get 2 of those.
So your first shot caught it in one of its eyes. I thought it would have more, never mind. In one of the gaps in its armor.
See, the problem I made is I went for a thrust with a katana. It's not how it's designed to do killing.
No, it's a slash. I was looking in my ingredients for an impromptu poison cure.
37.
37 points of damage. Pretty solid. What kind of arrow did you use?
Jesus.
How much? 5?
I just used a regular arrow because I didn't say I used a
Daniel,
different.
Yes.
rule question, mechanic
Yes.
question.
Yes.
When a spell says I must touch the person, do I have to use my hand?
Yes. It is you, or, okay, not your hand necessarily, but your body must touch their
Okay, that's what I...
Touching bodies?
So that arrow, the second
Touching
one,
me, touching
it caught it like right in the mandible, in where the fang is, kind of a sensitive spot, and you can see like its poison dripping down the arrow on the one side. It was definitely a good hit.
Was that what you were trying to do?
Vaguely. This is not the stabbing weapon, this is a slashing weapon.
Lydia is going to
Playing the weapon.
grab your shoulder, wrench you back, and slam a potion down your throat. Regular, or what's the strongest healing potion she's got?
Potion of plentiful healing.
How many d8s?
Hang on. Oh shit, I didn't write that down. Yes, I did. 3d8 plus 10.
28 points of healing. It's like, I didn't lose my thanes, or I didn't lose a thane to a dragon. I'm not losing one to a fucking spider.
Fair enough, fair enough.
That is the end of her turn. The spider will go next. Lazalia has proven herself to be the greatest threat so far. So it is going to shoot web at you.
-1.
Yep. Means it only gets a plus 21 to hit. That is 33.
Yeah, that hits. I'm at 26.
For some reason, I'm more worried about the dragon, or more worried about the spider than the dragon.
All right, so you have been web tethered. You are restrained and tethered to the spider. You cannot move any further than the 10 feet from the spider you are currently.
Are my arms free?
Restrained has you flat-footed and immobilized, can't use attack or manipulate traits except to escape or force open your bonds.
It's like more than grappled.
You are Spider-Man webbed up. It will use its second action to tug you closer, and its third action to bite you.
Did it walk away from me to get her, or did it like shoot its
No,
webbing
it
out
shot out.
to get pulled in? Okay.
We've got a 34 to hit.
And you're flat-footed.
36 in that case.
Oh,
36 means...
armor class is 26. Is that a critical
Well,
hit?
flat-footed would mean
Yes.
that you're 24.
Yeah, it's effectively the same.
Yeah.
That will be 26 points of piercing damage, and we need a fortitude save from you.
No, I refuse. Which one of you bastards is going to be the best? You better be good. Fortitude? 29.
Almost.
Ah!
That's shitty.
Yeah, I rolled a 29 too.
That'll be
Sorry.
7 points of poison, and you're slowed 1.
How do I do that? Like, you just did a whole shitload of stuff to me, and I don't know how to.
Because this thing is designed to do one thing.
No, it's
In your
just
drop
looking
downs
for-
here,
Oh.
you should be able to find restrained and slowed.
Okay.
There you go.
Restrained. 1, right?
Yeah, that's all it can be.
And
Slowed.
and how many poison damage?
7.
And now that it's pulled you in closer, you cannot leave its immediate grasp because the web has shrunk.
What part of the
How
of-
ouched are you?
That's the first damage I've taken.
what part of?
But it was like 26 and
Butt.
7?
Oh, she's like right on its butt.
I'm about
Well,
half.
it stood up and like
Little more
flexed the
than
butt
underneath.
to shoot, and then pulled her into the thing. And like, yeah,
And so it's kind of like
Yeah.
underneath.
See? Yeah.
kind of. She's
kinda-
like right in its face, is where she is.
Okay.
So, tell me again, can I move my hands?
No.
The only thing you can do is try to escape. That's the thing you can do. Aruian is next.
If I'm in its mouth, it can't get anybody else.
I cast Fireball.
Okay.
I'm standing right here. Just
Don't you have that
Go ahead.
ability, like careful casting or something?
No, I have reach to
God
extend
damn
my
it.
reach.
This is
Because we fight dragons who are ranged.
inconsiderate.
And I
mean inconsiderate.
And I-
because I don't have the 3 fingers or the 1 finger to do that all the way.
I mean, when I do it, I only hit 1 anyways. But I'm also casting it in such a way where, like, I now have the ability, because I'm back and can maneuver my spells, where I cast it.
You are slowed 2. Which
Yeah.
means you have 2 fewer actions.
What?
Yeah. You have 1 action to spend.
Never mind. I can do literally
You
nothing.
can cast shield.
That's useless.
It's 1 action.
Useless.
throw a bottle of poison on it.
I don't have any of the poisons. He has all of the poisons.
You do have a thing that cures disease. No.
No,
was
I
thinking
don't.
Yeah, you do. You have hawk feathers.
No, I
But
don't.
it's not a disease, it's a poison.
Yes. Yeah.
Are you
Also,
directly
I
behind
don't because I used it to make the cure disease that we gave to the person so he would no longer be a vampire.
Are you directly behind me?
No, I'm directly behind Lydia.
Yeah, you're all kind of mashed in together.
What about
Okay.
healing yourself?
That's a 2 action thing.
Battle medic is a 1 action thing. I don't really need it, but that's what I'll do.
You may not need it now, but
I got a nat
you might
1.
have it.
Dang.
Nat 1 pluses, so it's just a failure, which becomes a critical failure.
That does not.
But I'm not doing risky surgery, so I'm not taking any damage. That's my one thingy. Oh, fortitude save.
Yes.
I am now slowed 3, I assume.
It's much worse than that.
Oh shit.
You are paralyzed for 2 hours.
Well, at least you can't move.
She just, on her position, is like stressing and
I'm,
trying
like,
to figure out what to do.
Slowly
And
wrapping myself with my bandages, and I just sort of look like,
Yeah. Drops to the ground and like wobbles on her back.
Can she still swallow?
She can do nothing but breathe.
Before you follow, is it my turn next?
It is just Slad next.
Shislad will see me go, you are still alive and just out of this fight. Dirge of Doom again. That's actually not doing anything.
Not much.
He will not do that. He will cast Inspire Courage to give everyone +1 to saves. Or no, that doesn't do that. It gives them +1 to attack rolls and damage. Inspired defense would be very useful. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
I'm given there.
And then he is going to cast telekinetic projectile.
Okay.
And he's just gonna like pick up a rock and just wha-cha at the creature. Make a spell roll. It's a natural 19. Plus 16 is 35.
35 will hit.
Thank you. And then it's gonna be bludgeoning.
Bludgeoning her.
Bludgeoning. And it's not a critical, correct?
No.
That sounded like a not even close.
That is a natural 6 plus spellcasting modifier 6 plus 8 is 14. Thunk. 14 thunk damage.
Is he looking
No.
Don't give a rat's ass.
He's a little battle scarred, but he's still feeling like very menacing.
Yeah.
The stone that he picked flies through, and you can hear the crack of its carapace breaking as the stone crashes through, but you don't see it exit out the other end.
Yeah. I don't see anything.
Sigmund is next.
Before you have fallen over, while you're still, upright, you're gonna get donkey kicked, like, straight back, as I cast Restoration on you to unparalyze your dumbass.
Does that remove the poison?
You are,
oh,
that is Restoration.
not slowed, not restrained, not nothing?
I think you get paralyzed, and I think slowed is one of them. Correct me if I'm wrong, Daniel.
Counters the effects of toxins or conditions that prevent a creature from functioning at its best. Lessen a toxin. Reduce the stage of one toxin the target suffers by one stage.
So I become slowed 2.
This can't reduce the stage below stage 1 or cure the affliction.
So I cannot be paralyzed.
Or you can reduce a condition, that is they're clumsy, enfeebled, stupefied, or stupefied by 2. Or you can reduce 2 of them by 1. So it does nothing for paralyzed, but it does take her 1 step back on the poison effect meter. So she is simply slowed 2 when it rolls around to her turn.
I thought that it paralyzed is its own condition to slowed, so it doesn't knock me down.
The paralyzed is a result of the condition moving to level 3, like the toxin moving to the 3rd increment. And so this brings you back up in a toxin increment to slow 2.
Slowed.
And you were also kicked, like, I assume 5 feet the other direction.
Why would you kick her?
And
Because I
cause
need my
damage.
hands in front of me.
Oh,
Proceed.
And then I'm going to attempt to chop one of his legs off, because a katana is a chopping weapon.
Okay. Sunder.
huh?
Sunder to remove. Bless you.
Thank you.
I don't think that's good enough.
Maybe you should have done Inspired Defense.
Well, somebody's got to do damage to it.
So you're
you
trying
need
to chop a leg
actually
off?
tell him.
Tell who? 26.
26. No, I'm afraid not.
Well, shit.
Yeah, you swing, and
Animus.
with all the might of anime, you bounce off of the carapace.
Yeah, sword.
That's all 3 actions?
Yep.
We are gonna die.
Lazalia.
I have a question for you.
Yes.
He's got me in a love grip here.
Yep.
What happens to the damage, the persistent damage?
Yeah, sorry. There was 5 from the bow.
Okay.
Wait, is it halved? The damage
Yes.
from the bow halved? So it'd be 2.
Yeah.
2 fire.
Does that continue or?
Yes, it does.
Okay. Good. Thank goodness.
That
All right.
bow damage continues?
Sorry, it just continued to this turn, but that's it.
Okay, so he no longer has any more fire damage.
All right.
Well, he would take the 2 fire damage.
Yes,
Yes.
I've marked that down.
Oh, okay.
So you're wanting to escape. That's the only thing you can try to do.
But you're also slowed 1.
You have 3 options. You can use your unarmed attack, acrobatics, or athletics, whatever is the highest.
What would my unarmed attack be?
That would be just up a little bit. Oh, I thought it was, no, sorry, down a little bit. Simple, martial, you don't have unarmed as one of the things you're proficient in, so it's just athletics or acrobatics.
Well, acrobatics is 16, so why don't I do that?
That seems like a good idea. Mm-hmm. I believe.
24.
No, with the 24.
That's a slow dude.
You try to wrench yourself out of there, but you can't. You were only slowed 1,
Yep, so you have another action
You
to
can try
attempt
again.
to escape.
and there's no reduction in the.
It's not an attack.
No.
It actually is classed as an attack.
It's annoying.
Yeah.
So it's now
18 plus 16.
minus
2.
5.
Wouldn't it be considered a finessable thing because it's an unarmed attack?
It would be if you were making an unarmed attack. I don't like that. You're just struggling and struggling. A 31 is enough to break out. You sort of like shimmy it down and hop out of the webbing just in front of it.
Yeah, because it's a 33.
Yeah.
34.
Okay.
That's the end.
That was your 2 actions.
Yeah.
Roll your fortitude save.
Am I slowed 2?
You were slowed 1, but you've spent the 2. You do your fortitude save and we see what happens.
Not 20!
All right. So you are completely unpoisoned. You have fought it off entirely.
And I'm no longer restrained.
No.
Don't forget, we all have +1 to attack rolls
I don't have any attacks, so
and damages.
I'm done, right?
Yes. Lydia is going to retrieve a torch from her person, step over here and light it, and sort of wave it in the face of the spider and say, "Get out of here, I'll distract it."
No.
I think that's the DM telling us to get the fuck out of here.
Spider's turn. Sigmund is now the guy in front. It's gonna web you.
Uh-oh.
29 to hit.
It does not hit.
Really?
I have a 30 AC.
The new
Respect.
armor.
Brand spanking new fucking Blades armor better be.
It will just sort of, because you've freshly polished it,
Ah, damn right.
the adhesive has nothing to stick to, and it just sort of like slips off. But then it's going to lunge forward at you and attack with its fangs.
This is probably gonna be worse.
That is 24 to hit.
Nope.
And then in frustration, it's going to strike again. 29 to hit. It's just like,
Neither of us can hit each other.
it's like someone trying to start the shotgun on a sealed beer with their teeth.
Just
Can't break through.
heavy plate.
Yeah. Irian.
Yol!
Fortitude save, please.
Well, that's not a bad idea. Fire.
Hold on. on, so we have 13 souls now. 13 plus 13 is 26, 29.
Yeah, you definitely succeed in not falling your ass over.
I don't know what Yol does.
Fire breath.
Oh yeah.
Is it fire breath?
Yeah, dog.
Ah, Yol!
Unfortunately, the level 1 fire breath, it critically succeeds in dodging.
Womp womp.
I need to retire Rurian and become something else.
Nope, there's a die in there.
I know there's
Okay,
a die
I
in
didn't
there.
want you crushing your laptop screen. That's your one and final action. I'll get your fortitude save.
Nothing paralyzing you again.
It's a 25. I'm paralyzed.
Yes, for 8 hours this time.
Oh, fuck it up.
Just lad.
Just glad you get the hell out of here.
Technology is no longer working for me. I'm sorry, I can't help you. I don't know what's going on.
Shit.
Shit, fuck, shit,
Get
fuck,
out
shit,
of here.
fuck, shit, fuck. He's not gonna be able. He has worse strength than I am. He will not be able to push me over.
Everyone can drag, and he, with his mage hand and his regular hand, is going to start dragging you out of here. He, in his turn, is going to get to, like, here with you. You're not dying on this one. Sigmund,
I will use 3.
3 actions like a boss.
Well. So 20. No, that's more. That 28, 29, 20. Math. It only goes down by 2. 24.
I thought it went down by 5.
It's a finessable weapon.
And
I thought
you
it
have
went down by
finesse.
5.
Because I thought it finessable because it's finesse and agile.
I thought you had to...
Is that a feat? I assumed it was just a weapon property.
Oh, no, you're right. Continue.
So 24 and then like 12.
You want to hear something funny?
None of them hit.
It has the same AC you do.
Fuck me.
Nah.
Lazalia.
Wait, did you inspire courage?
Yes.
Then a 30 would hit.
Yes! One of them fucking hits.
Wait.
No, he couldn't.
No, he spent all of his actions
He spent
moving.
all of his actions moving.
God damn it, Bobby!
So, are we staying or are we going?
Take them and go. You cover Lydia and I. Well, you go up to like Jaslad and Ruian, because then you can shoot from there, and you can provide like overfire while Lydia and I like back out defensively.
I believe you've only got one action. Are you slowed 1 or are you slowed 2 right now?
I'm slowed nothing.
She nat 20
she crit it?
the poison.
Oh, you're right. Yes, enjoy 3 actions of happiness.
I'm going to walk back a bit, staying where...
Where?
I'm going to walk back a bit, but staying so that they can get past me.
There's, like, not much.
No, to go out.
Yeah, that's the way out up
Right
there.
or left? That is out way up. That is the way you came.
Is whichever way they...
I was mistaken. There, yeah, this
They
is where you
drugged
came
them.
from. He dragged up there because this is in the way, but he can drag her down this and out. Right now, they are up here.
Well, that's probably the fastest way out. So I would say, because you can see daylight through there.
Okay, so I'm going to stand there and I'm going to pew-pew.
You're one movement up here and then 2 shots. That's the plan.
Yeah.
Okay. Shoot.
Hopefully.
Oh, wait a minute.
What?
I'm going to pick up my Dragon Bowl of Souls.
Okay. And then you have 1 action remaining. Hold on.
It takes to pick up is 1, and then to stow is another.
Yes.
Okay, I'm just gonna stand up there with my crossbow, my bow and arrow ready to
Okay.
pretend like I can do something.
Lydia is just going to walk over and try to jam the torch in its face. The first hit is pitiful. The second one she succeeds on, and she's just like
Oh, Lydia.
jamming it square in that nook, sort of where
Right where I hit
the
it.
nose is. Yeah. And it's like recoiling and steaming from the fire. It's going to take 8 points of fire damage.
Is it staunching the blood flow? From my hit?
Yours was poison
Oh.
flow. But yeah, with those 3 actions, she's just gonna hold the fire to its face and say, "Go, get out of here, go!" Spider's turn. It is going to bite at Lydia. It hits with a 37.
Ouch.
Dealing 29 points of damage. And Lydia is doing her fortitude save. That is a natural 1.
Oh, she's slow too.
She's dead.
She's slowed too.
She's dead.
Having successfully got the poison
She's dead.
into her, Spider is going to swing over to you.
We're dead.
26 to hit. And a natural 1.
We just smacking each other, getting nowhere. All right. Okay.
Iruian is paralyzed.
Do I need to make a fortitude save for the damage?
No, you're just kind of where
Does
you
it
are.
keep damaging?
I'm assuming so.
Nope.
Because I
The
should have gotten
paralyze.
damage to get me down to the paralyzed again.
There's no damage on that stage.
But I've come to the paralyzed stage twice, and I don't have any more damage.
Yes, there's no damage on that stage.
Paralyzed
There's
is
no
bad
stages.
enough,
There's no stages after that. That is the ultimate goal of the poison.
Okay.
because then it eats you.
Just lad.
Gislad is gonna cast Inspire
step.
Courage.
And then keep dragging you out.
Inspire Courage triple time. No, he's not gonna cast Inspire Courage. He's gonna cast triple time and then spend 2 actions dragging me out.
Alright, with that, he gets just past the doorway with you.
Oh, I thought he was going up that way.
No, he was going up that way to get around and out.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Because I thought that other way was gonna be quicker, because there's a long way to go.
Yeah, but it's big. It may not be able to follow us.
Sigmund.
Yeah, spiders can go. So we each get plus 10 to our movement for 1 round.
We get plus 10 to our movement for 1 round.
Inspire Courage, drag Lydia out.
I don't need to drag her, she can walk
She has 1 round.
of movement.
She's paralyzed. She is slowed
But
too.
Inspire Courage doesn't do anything for her movement.
Not Inspire Defense. Fortitude.
Oh, yeah, I guess. I wonder if I should get, like, just 1 attack in before, like, as we're retreating.
It's pointless. You haven't been able to hit this fucking thing.
Alright, fine. I will Inspire Courage
Defense.
or Defense. You know what I meant.
Yes, which is
And-
why I corrected.
And then I will drag Lydia. Although she doesn't need to be dragged.
She.
Not yet, but you can pull her.
Yeah.
You going just around the side here?
Yep. Just straight back.
Yeah, you get to about here.
Is that for all the his 2 remaining actions?
Yeah. Lazalia,
You're up top currently.
up there.
You have triple time, so you get an extra 10 feet per movement you make.
If I was to come down off the side.
Yep.
Could, with the extra 10, because then I would have 45 feet of movement. Can I...
40. You get 10 per round that you move.
Yeah, I've got 35 feet of movement.
In one round?
Yeah.
In one action point?
Yeah, because she's got Fleet Foot from Rogue, and then she has the racial ability from Dunmer.
Okay, never mind. Yep.
So, if I come down, can I grab Lydia and Osmond and get through the small opening?
No, that would be a bit too much.
For all 3 rounds?
You know what? For all 3, it gets you all just in the arch.
Okay. They'll be ahead of me
And then it's Lydia's turn.
in the arch.
And she's just going to use her one action and just like lean back and pull you guys into the tunnel. Her fortitude save
+1.
is a natural 1.
Woof.
So 2.
She's paralyzed, like me.
4 hours. You've got 2 unconscious women with you in the tunnel. And
Swooning.
just for all intents and purposes, you are just beyond its reach.
Just
So.
Slad is gonna cast.
Is he going to try to follow us?
It can't fit through here.
I
Okay.
didn't think so.
Okay, so if it looks like it's just gonna be fine, Slad's not gonna cast Unseen Servant. He was gonna cast Unseen Servant as like a way of,
Buffering?
well, making scurrying noises over there to attract the
It's-
speeder.
It's just like Shelob right now, sort of gnashing its jaws at the mouth of the cave here.
He will just
out of reach.
repeatedly triple time until we get out to daylight. And then he will cast Cozy Cabin.
I was gonna ask, like, do we need to cast it down in there to, just get you guys safe?
I had totally intended to either, like, depending on where you were gonna, how you were gonna rule it, either use Mage Hand to that brazier that was just behind it, yank that over, but I don't know if Mage Hand would be strong enough to do that, or shoot a Divine Lance at like the bottom of it and like with enough force to knock it over.
Yeah.
Well, honestly, you and I are okay. We could technically stay down there and keep fighting it from a distance.
Yeah, but then once it closes,
It would certainly be possible for Sigmund to tank and Rosalia to damage. But
It would take a while.
risky business.
risky business indeed.
What's risky about it? It can't get to us.
Oh, it most certainly can.
With enough time, it would like, you know,
It has a plus 24 to hit. It can get through his armor.
yeah. Well, it has.
No. I meant it can't reach us.
Oh, I get you.
I would assume that a spider being, because I mean, I've seen spiders curl and.
Yeah, it would be smart enough to retreat if it's just standing there and getting damaged.
Yeah.
So, fresh air does wonders for paralyzed beings. Just let this one needs 10 minutes uninterrupted to build the cozy cabin.
And should we do it right here in front of the
No.
potentially bad place?
Look,
There's a small settlement there. We will go there. Safety in numbers.
Is Josiah still trying to drag?
Wait a minute.
Yeah.
Could that be the whatchamadooies?
It is possible.
Vampires.
It is possible.
Either we'll get to safety or we'll die. Either way.
This one takes your meaning.
Thanks.
Perhaps he will set the cozy cabin here on this slab, away from the cave somewhat, away from most prying eyes of the village, so we can get some rest in our poor paralyzed friends.
Sigmund just picks up Aurelian like a briefcase, like just, and walks her over to the.
What about Lydia?
You would be better off helping Lydia and leaving me to the weaker ones.
Because she's got a lot of heavy armor on.
Yeah, you give Lydia the old fireman carry.
Yeah.
And you're able to manage her out the cave. Between Lazalia and Gislad, they're able to drag Ruin out. Yep. So Gislad sets up the cozy cabin here. And, okay, you guys have to bring them into the cozy cabin. I cannot leave and help you now that it is set up. But quick, hurry.
Paradox!
Yeah, send that little bastard into the
Mommy
cave.
needs you!
He comes waddling along and tries to get through the door with the bone and like, talk.
Drop it.
So
you
he brought the bone with him even after chewing on the mammoth?
Yep. Well, he's got a new one, similar sized.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna help him with the bone, like turn him sideways to get
He gets
the one
very
end
growly
in.
because it's clear to him you're trying to take it away from him.
I'm gonna just smack him on the top of the head and tell him, just stop it. I'm trying to help you get this stick inside.
He'll growl more and continue growling after you get him inside.
Jerk.
That's why animals sleep outside.
The last time Cozy Cabin was built, Gislad added a rug. This time, he's adding an icebox.
I was gonna say hook so that we can hook the two of them to the wall.
Not an icebox so much, but like a 1950s ice bucket for the bar.
Yeah.
Kind of thing.
Oh, like you put champagne in. Kind of deal. Okay.
Or, well, I'm thinking more like the kind that has a lid and
Oh,
you've
yeah.
got like the tongs to get some ice into your drinks.
Yeah.
But that becomes part of the home when it is created, and then he takes a few spare cloths, wraps them in ice, and like finds the hot spots where the poison is and tries to cool off our two poisoned friends.
I'm just gonna like Jesus it, just like two fingers up, two hands on.
You make them want to stay asleep.
Oh yeah, you're getting a sermon too. You're getting proselytized. Because you can't move.
Paralyzed.
For 8 hours.
Am I awake?
Yes.
Or am I
You know what? My sermon first. Sermon
She
first.
can go to sleep, can't she?
Yes.
I
Just with her eyes open.
Sigmund is gonna like
just go to sleep.
take the holy symbol off, open the the book. What is it? The 9 Trials of the Divines or something like that.
Friend,
I don't want to hear it.
haven't these two suffered enough today?
Exactly.
Just let them recover in peace.
Fine. Ah! You owe me one sermon.
I don't know what ha is, so
Oh, restoration.
so
I'll
I'm slowed.
You're slowed 1 because I'll cast it twice.
And just leave Lydia poison.
No, Lydia
Paralyzed.
2. I got 3 uses of it.
Okay.
She's worse off.
So my fortitude, my first fortitude check is a 3, which means that is 16.
Yeah, so you're back to slowed
Like
2.
2. And 28.
No. The duration of the poison has concluded. The effect was still sticking around, so you're not making new checks.
Thank
You are
fuck.
slowed 1. Lydia is slowed 2, and she's super sluggish. She's just... That was a rough one.
I'm fine.
Why don't you go ahead and lay down?
Yeah, and she just barely got sitting up, like elbow on knee. She's like, that's enough. Just lays back down.
I'll help her
I
take
toss,
her front and back plate off.
Yeah.
You can. I feel like you can sleep in like leg armor, but like chest and shoulder armor's got to be like.
No, she's like on her way down, unbuckling and just like shoving it onto the ground. Very out of character for her, but you can feel the desperation in her.
I'm going to just get some food together for the two of them that are
I throw
beaten and bruised.
I throw a thistle branch on the fire in hopes that its resist poison aspect will help.
It is soothing, but not mechanically.
Yeah, no, I know. And then I am going to spend some time eating some shit, and I will spend the rest of the day, if I find useful components within my stuff, I will
also have eat shit.
Okay, the first night, I'll have given you 4 hours of experimentation. This night you can have 6. Well, it would have been 6, but because you're slowed, we'll reduce it to 4.
But the slowed condition goes away after 1 round.
No.
Because this poison still has to like work itself out of your system. It's just no longer poisoning you more, isn't that?
No, it is just 1 round. So yeah, you'll have 10 hours of experimentation to do in fireside chat.
Okay.
Question.
And how many effects can I get? Is it a half hour per effect?
Yes, and so if you were doing a double potion, that's 1 whole hour.
Okay. Sorry, for like when I consume an item to see what its effect is.
That, I'll give you 1 every 5 minutes.
Okay.
Because it's like you have to wait to see the effects.
Yes.
Is in Pathfinder, is Alchemist Fire an explosive, or is it like a flammable? Like, is it?
It's a Molotov.
Okay, it's is it a Molotov cocktail or is it like napalm?
The spider souls are petty, so you've got 7 more petty souls.
So, if I have more, like, I had, I don't know what I'm trying to freaking say. I've got more Stoli gems than what.
The game thinks.
Yeah.
Then we just need to track them as we go. Whatever you want to kill, we'll keep track of the soul that it would have.
Okay.
Yeah.
I can do that.
Fabulous. Well, I think after a night's rest, it's a little bit early to wind up, but I think it's a perfectly decent time. If we start near Jeff, we'll end up grinding for another hour and a half into whatever that may be.
But it's Friday.
Yeah.
Yes, but I still have to wake up at 7 o'clock.
I'm also feeling a little bit on the side of things right now.
Well, yeah, you kind of like.
I shat the bed this episode.
Well, the
Sorry.
sheets are certainly not clean.
Did you remember to make your DCs 2 higher because of your Atronach?
It didn't matter. He was rolling 37 on everything. Both this and the whoosh whoosh.
It may have been
Nope.
the deciding factor.
Nope. Not even close.
I'm trying.
I appreciated that.
I appreciate that, but nope.
The only damage I took in that fight was... Oh no, that was the previous fight. The 3 damage I took to myself. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
All right.
10.
Well, to
Yeah,
everyone
because
at
you
home,
took some with the dragon.
thank you so much for joining us tonight in our 2 giant battles and a little bit of getting lost in the middle and picking flowers.
Picking flowers are important.
Yes, I really, really need us to do more of that because I really, really need to start experimenting on things. So, like, we need, like, some downtime where I can just sit in the forest and be all right.
Well, if we can find a place where there's plentiful hawks, I can do some pew-pewing.
You know, damage the ecosystem irrevocably of Skyrim.
Yes, that.
Do you want to have vampirism?
I have a spell for that, and the god,
Yeah.
and the
whatever,
shrine.
I don't
Like,
believe in God.
9 shrines!
You're not the only one. And what happens if you become a vampire? Then we have to fix you.
Yeah, take me to a shrine. Or a stake. Either works.
You know,
I vote steak.
This one would give up garlic for you.
Oh, that's sweet.
So that whole I've always had a problem with that whole like stake to the heart kills vampires because like a stake to the heart would kill fucking anything. Am I wrong?
Well, it has to be a special kind of stake. Only white oak will do the job. You can stab a vampire with anything. A sword to the heart won't even kill them. It has to be a white oak stake. Specifically.
So do we have any?
No.
I can make some. if we're concerned about vampires. Although those all look like
I am curious where Sigmund got this knowledge from.
a father who's a vampire hunter.
Because that's not Skyrim.
No, but like that's like lame movie trope or whatever.
Yeah,
Watch Supernatural probably.
probably.
Or Buffy,
Buffy,
maybe.
yeah.
No, but she just like breaks off a leg from a chair and stabs it in them. Never mind, it's not
A lot
Buffy.
of furniture's made of oak. Although part of me
anyways.
is like,
Thank you very much for joining us.
all right, you're still here. God, totally.
Sorry,
Good night, guys.
Have a wonderful night, and we'll see you next week, Friday, 6 o'clock.
Be there or be square.
Heck yes.